New Haven, Connecticut is jumping at this moment. The Yale Bulldogs, for the first time, are national champions. A picture-perfect day in Philadelphia. 4 teams with one goal, to win the ultimate prize, a national championship. Boston College is the program by which all others are measured in the 21st century, playing for its 4th national title in 7 years, 5th this young century. Shane Goss's Fair Union College are the hottest team in the country, unbeaten in 15. College hockey's biggest day, 4 teams, 2 games, 1 dream. Game 1 is now.
First, you imagine the team you want to create, the statement you wish to make. Give your vision shape. Remove all doubts. Refine the rough edges. A championship team must have a solid core. Made of a single element, a unity of purpose, a likeness of mind. Atop that foundation, a team must shine. A polished work of performance art. One team, formed and fashioned, will carve its destiny and name into the ice at the Frozen Four.
Welcome to the NCAA Frozen Four semifinal, presented by Northwestern Mutual. That's my favorite day on the college hockey calendar. Doubleheader Thursday on ESPN2, Game 1, Union and Boston College. Boston College and Union, the winner of this game plays the winner of Game 2 of our doubleheader later tonight on ESPN2, Minnesota and North Dakota. John Butchergoss and Barry Melrose, so pumped to be here in Philadelphia,
awesome
great
day.
hockey
I agree
city.
with you. Great day.
Awesome day in Boston College, Barry, an awesome offensive team, the highest scoring team in the country with the highest scoring line in the country.
Best line in the country, best player in the country. This team has everything. The line is just dominant. Look what they've done. Goudreau, everyone knows about his offensive ability. Kevin Hayes has got 27 goals, power forward. I love Billy Arnold. I think he's the heart and soul of this line and this team. He really makes everybody else go.
Meanwhile, for Johnny Gaudreau, Barry, you mentioned he'll probably win the Hobey Baker tomorrow. Calgary Flames, 3rd round draft.
If you haven't seen this kid play, you're in for a treat. He does everything. He's the best offensive player in the country. He's slick. He's courageous. He goes to the traffic areas. If Johnny Manziel's Johnny Football, Johnny Gaudreau is Johnny Hockey. Enjoy watching this guy play. He's fantastic. Your eyes will be on him all night long because he'll have the puck all night long.
He has scored a point in 37 of BC's 39 games this year. BC, the highest scoring team in the country. Union, the 2nd highest scoring team in the country and 4th best defensive team in the country. No team here, Barry, is more well-rounded.
And they probably have the best defenseman in the country, and that's Shane Goss's Spear. This kid, a Philadelphia draft pick, he does everything. Great skater. Watch him look over his shoulder here, finding the forecheckers. Everyone just thinks he's going to wrap the puck, right? That's what I would have done when I played. No, he takes off up the ice, trapping the 2 forecheckers. Now we got an outnumbered chance. He's got great speed. He's got great acceleration. He's got great vision. He's looking where all those teammates are. He throws to the net hoping to get a rebound. This kid does everything. Defensively, look at this. Front of the net. Puck's loose. He gets in there like a goaltender. Makes about 4 saves right here, keeping the puck out of the net. Great offensive player. Great defensive player. He's going to be on the ice a lot against Johnny Gaudreau tonight for Union.
Playing for Union in this rink tonight. He'll be playing for the Flyers in this rink perhaps as early as next year. Now time for our Capital One Impact players, Barry. A couple of blue liners.
I love Matt Bodie. I think he's the conscience, the heart and soul of the Union team. Great shot blocker, also great offensive ability. Isaac McLeod, his game is not stopping or scoring goals. His game is stopping goals. He's a tower, a big man, 6'5", 200 and some pounds. Very, very tough to play against in the BC zone.
Union was here at the Frozen Four 2 years ago in Tampa. Quint Kesnick, our ringside reporter, they hope they stay longer this time.
Yeah, Captain Matt Bodie, pointing back to that 2012 Frozen Four appearance, said we were just happy to be there. This year, it's a business trip. The Dutchman choosing not to watch the typical Philadelphia flavor movie, Rocky. Well, why? Because Balboa loses in Rocky. Instead, they chose to watch Rocky 2 on the bus ride, where Balboa wins. Meanwhile, for Boston College head coach Jerry York, admitting Union no longer flies under the radar. They earned our respect last year in the regionals, a 5-1 Dutchman win. They have our full attention. Coach telling me he could feel that in practice this week.
We'll see, Quinn. Meanwhile, Barry, let's take a look at how these two teams plan for success, brought to you by Northwestern Mutual.
Well, you don't have to be Albert Einstein to figure out Union's got to stop the big line, Goudreau, Arnold, and Hayes. No one has been able to do it consistently except Notre Dame. How did Notre Dame do it? They dictated the speed in the game. BC has to make sure they don't let Union do that. Play fast, get outnumbered chances. Don't let them slow it up. Don't let them take long changes, things like that. Union wants a slow, plodding game. BC wants a track meet with lots of speed in the game. We'll see which team dominates with their thinking.
Let's look at the two goaltenders. Thatcher Demko was 17 when he arrived at BC this year. That makes him draft eligible this summer.
Great name. I love that name. He's a great goaltender, you see. And again, the team in front of him isn't as good defensively as a Union team, but his numbers are, again, fantastic.
He grew up in San Diego. He'll be a first or second round pick in June in the NHL draft. Colin Stevens, 6 shutouts this year. That's a school record.
And they're coming in hot. Nobody's hotter than Union right now. Why? This guy gives them great goaltending every night. He's overshadowed by a lot of big goaltenders as he was in the regionals. Doesn't worry about it, just plays great net. His numbers are even better than Demko's numbers. They're both off the charts.
The ECAC Hockey Goaltender of the Year. The ECAC won the national championship last year with Yale. Can they make it 2 years in a row with Union? And we're underway in Philadelphia. Big line of BC on the ice to start things against the Vecchione Champini Carline of Union. Mike Matheson with the puck. One of many NHL draft picks for Boston College. Boston College, North Dakota, Minnesota, a bevy of draft picks. Union just won. Shane Gostisbehere that Barry talked about.
See how Union's plugging up that neutral zone, Johnny. No forechecking. They're keeping everybody back. No outnumbered chances.
Hard shot on Demko from a bad angle, taken there by Mike Vecchione. Steered into the crowd. The face-off remains. The head coach for the Union Dutchman, Rick Bennett, just got a haircut very recently. Of course, he played his college hockey at Providence, his second Frozen Four in 3 years.
Right down to the bone right there. Obviously, it's a no-hair lineup behind the net. Rick Bennett's done a great job. Took over a program in flux. It's his team now. They play his style, and they're rewarded because this is a heck of a team.
The hot Union line of Novak, Sullivan, and Hatch on the ice for the Dutchman. Gostisbehere, the hard shot, and it's gloved there by Demko. So, Barry, again, we were at the Bridgeport Regional, and Max Novak and that line of Sullivan and Hatch were the difference makers.
Well, they're all clutch players. They can all fly. They're a veteran team. Gostisbehere, you saw that quick release he's got right there, not getting the shot blocked. Union defensemen very rare to get their shot blocked. They're really smart making sure he gets through.
Patrick Brown, the centerman on the second line. Boston College, puck came free to Novak, but it was blocked wide. Hatch throws it wide, comes around, tried to kept in there. It is kept in by Jeff Taylor. He plays with Gostisbehere. Shot towards Demko goes wide. The entire game has been in the Boston College end in the early going. Crossing past the Gostisbehere, tipped just wide, nicely there by Sullivan. Taylor keeps it in. Union keeps the pressure on, and here comes Boston College. They still haven't got out of their zone. Here's McLeod, number 7. Jerry York said he's having a career year. The senior from British Columbia. Back the other way comes BC. Too far there for Patrick Brown. I see no is waved off. Here's Brown still out there. He'll eventually change, but for now he's on the ice. Here comes Gostisbehere, number 14. Hard pass, tip all the way down. That'll be icing on Union. The faceoff will come down to the other end. So very early going. Shane Gostisbehere, wrist shot on the net, just tipped wide.
What a start for Union. They couldn't have drew it up better on the board. Great puck movement here. The Union defensemen are all great skaters. They don't pull out. They don't have to. They can catch a guy if it gets by him. And again, doesn't get the shot blocked. Just a little wrist shot. Those are very tough to handle on a goaltender. A deflection on a wrist shot.
Adam Gilmore, fourth line center, wins the faceoff. Doherty, the defenseman, number 4, comes in deep. Can't get it back the other way. Here comes Union. 2-on-2. Eli Lichtenwald, the second line center, with the soft wrist shot on Demko, who again holds on here in the early going. John Butchergross, Barry Melrose, game 1 of our semifinal doubleheader here on ESPN2. North Dakota, Minnesota follows Boston College and Union. All these 4 teams trying to make it to Saturday's national title game, which will be on ESPN.
Right now, Union looks just as quick, if not quicker, than Boston College. That can't happen. That's a bad sign for Boston College if they let Union skate with them.
Yeah, clearly the speed factor is not in BC's favor in the early going. Matheson behind that to Scott Savage. Jerry York described his defensemen as some thick bodies with some heavy sticks.
Again, Union at 1-4. They got to make one good pass. Somebody on BC has to make that one good pass or skate it out. So far, the defensemen for BC haven't been able to do that.
So Rick Bennett will not get the first change, Barry. He sees right now the Arnold, Hayes, and Gaudreau line come out there. They jump the boards quickly. And so he'll go back out with Shane Gostisbehere.
It looks like they want Gostisbehere against this line rather than Bodie.
When Gaudreau's on the ice, they would like to have number 14, Gostisbehere, on the ice. Here comes Billy Arnold, also a Calgary Flame draft pick. He's the center. Here comes Kevin Hayes, and alone. Hayes, dangles, shot, save, score! Guess who? Johnny Hockey makes it 1-0, Boston College.
Well, what happened, John, a 2-on-1 was created. Hayes beat the defenseman, and that created the 2-on-1. You can't give Boston outnumbered chances. We talked about that in the pregame. Terrible start for Union now. They're playing so well. It looked like a harmless play, but the skill level of this line gives it away right off. Everyone's back. There's the shot, skid blocked. Bodie tries to pinch. He's out of the play now. Now we have a 2-on-1 created. Arnold pulls up, didn't like what he see. Hayes comes in an open area, and he makes that play. Goodrow's Johnny on the spot for the rebound. But you just see that line. Arnold's presence of mind to pull up. Hayes jumps through, gets a loose puck, attacks the net. Goodrow gets the garbage. Great goal for BC.
Johnny Gaudreau's 40th game of the year. That's his 36th goal. Kevin Hayes is a first-round draft pick of the Chicago Blackhawks, Barry, and he tried to make this play on his own, but look at Gaudreau. He's in the crease and then puts it in.
Well, again, Goodrow's just not a perimeter player, folks. He's got heart. He's got character. He goes to the traffic areas. He doesn't mind getting his nose dirty right there and uses his feet so well. Just an unbelievable goaltender. Great hand-eye coordination by Goodrow, and he just stands tall, puts it in the wide open net. But again, Hayes makes that play, and Arnold made the play by curling up the blue line.
Johnny Gaudreau's the highest scoring player in the country. Kevin Hayes, who made that play initially, is the second highest scoring player in the country. He's a Chicago Blackhawk first-round pick. And here comes Gaudreau again. 2-on-1 with Hayes almost, but it's just out of his reach. And here comes Bodie. Being chased by Gaudreau. Look at his feet.
Union's got to stop that. That was another outnumbered chance. If Bodie wasn't such a great skater, they would have had a clear 2-on-1.
Demko plays it around to Gaudreau.
See his feet, Johnny? See how he brought it off the board with his foot? Great feet.
Bodie again was pinching there. Union's got to have to be careful with this on the ice.
Bodie are so good offensive, it's hard to take that out of their game.
But against this team, man, are they playing with fire. So Arnold and Hayes and Gaudreau remain on the ice.
Just settle it down. You know, keep this tight.
Here comes Matheson, BC defenseman. Chips it in towards Stevens. And here's Shane Gostisbehere, Philadelphia Flyer draft pick. Speculation he'll leave after this year, or will he return for his senior season? So Boston College, after the early play, was carried by Union, but back comes Ikola. Ikola, wrist shot off of Demko, high off the glass, kept in. Wrist shot from the point, sitting there. Carr shot, loose, rebound shot, just goes wide, and the play is called dead, whistled. I believe a penalty's coming up on Boston College. Cross-checking. It looks like the Dutchman will go on the power play as the puck was just sitting there just outside the crease, and the man that Union would want in that situation, Daniel Carr, as cross-checking is called on the play on Steve Santini.
Good shift by Union here. The defenseman keeps it in. Nice little wrist shot. Doesn't get it blocked. Gets it into the front of the net. Now it's just a fight for that loose puck. Union's really showing a lot of hunger right there. There's the cross-check right there from behind. That's going to be called. Santini cross-check from behind. But again, that's what Union has to do. Get it in front of that net and win those physical battles.
So it's a power play for the Dutchman, down 1-0. Isaac McLeod clears it. One of the players that Jerry focused on. The senior, that Jerry York said no goals, but he's having a career year. That's Austin Cangelosi, real slick player, number 26, out there with Patrick Brown, the senior from Michigan. Watch Cangelosi, the freshman right there, 5'6", 171. Grew up in the Naples, Fort Myers, Estero, Florida area. So the BC has a South Florida player and Cangelosi, and their goaltender from San Diego, a Southern California player.
BC's coming into this game, the last 16 games, 93% penalty killing. Brown's got 2 shorthanded goals. Arnold's got 2 shorthanded goals. So they will take chances to try and score a shorthanded goal.
Icing's waved off. It was called for a second, but here come the Dutchmen. Turning, firing, shot in front, loose. Novak there, Sullivan there. Back to the point, Bodie fakes the shot and passes. Here's Matt Bodie, another player very focused on before the game as the Union power play is on effect here. Novak tries to throw it across. Is Wilkins. Here's Matt Wilkins. Top of the circle, wrist shot. Oh, the high slot redirection by Novak was almost there. Bodie back at the point. The senior. Back to Novak. Here's Bodie. Has room, takes a shot, but blocked there. Good play by Matheson, who's big and can really skate. Goudreau dives to try to get it out, but he can't. Getting some help there from number 28, Scott Savage. Goudreau will chase it down and will have some room to move. Here comes Goudreau. Off the crossbar!
He is awesome, man.
Almost made it 2-0. Sullivan tries to go to McLeod. Real nice, calm DD pass to Matheson, who tried to make the shorthanded pass to Quinn Smith. 15 seconds left in this Union power play. Down 1-0. Johnny Goudreau scored the first goal of the game. Here comes Taylor, the freshman defenseman. Throws it in front. Backhander by Michael Pontarelli. Moved up to the second line for this game. He was a fourth liner when Barry and I were in Bridgeport. Looking for more speed and skill, perhaps, in the top 6 forwards. Power play is over. 3 defensemen on the ice for Boston College. Behind that is Hatch. Hatch throws it in front. Here comes Boston College the other way. Quinn Smith will dump it softly to prevent the icing. Will he do it? Yes. Chris Calnan throws it in front. Just out of the reach, and Teddy Doherty takes it number 4. Back comes Union. They're very good in transition. Here comes Coda, no, and back comes Cangelosi, number 26. Throws it across. Here comes Boston College again. Fitzgerald, hot shot save by Stevens. That is Ryan Fitzgerald, another freshman. BC has lots of them on this team. They've gotten better as the year has gone on.
Union settling down now. They've made that one mistake. It costed them. We talked about the goal-scoring ability of BC. You just can't make a mistake against that number 1 line.
Cruz, Coda, Ikola out there now for Union. Hard hit there after Coda dumps it in, and the play is ruled offside. So Johnny Goudreau, the nation's top offensive player, begins our Frozen 4 with that backhanded goal.
MC Sierra. Pricing to get over $8,000 total value on this specially equipped GMC Sierra SLE.
The NCAA Frozen 4 is presented by Northwestern Mutual, proud to be an official corporate partner of the NCAA, and in part by GMC, introducing the all-new 2014 GMC Sierra. Incredible thinking in the form of a truck.
What a winter it was for outdoor skating, backyard rinks, frozen ponds and lakes. You sent me via Twitter so many beautiful shots of this amazing winter. We thank you for that. The Boston College Band has made the trip. The NCAA Frozen 4 here on ESPN2. This is game 1. Boston College has struck first. The big line did it, and they're on the ice again. Boston College, when scoring first this year, 21-2-2. And they have struck first here in the Frozen 4.
But I like the way Union's playing. They're out shooting Boston College. They've had some better chances in Boston College. Just can't make a mistake.
Here comes Hayes. Shot. High save by Stevens as Goudreau tries to go for the rebound. So the Union Dutchman and Barry, this shot by Johnny Goudreau came out of nowhere and it rode the crossbar.
Well, he's shooting high right here off the crossbar, and Hayes just came in and shot high. So obviously that's something they've talked about in their meetings, in their video, that they feel that that's where you can beat the goaltender, up high, because that's the second shot, both in the exact same area, right at the bar. So that's something that maybe they saw on tape.
McLeod and Santini are the defensemen, along with the big line. Gostisbehere is back on the ice. Sullivan, Novak, and Hatch for Union. You see that Kevin Hayes takes the face-off from the left dot. He's the winger. Number 2 is Jeff Taylor, a really good skating defenseman. He and Gostisbehere are a great skating pair. That's why they're paired up against the big line whenever they can. Here comes Gostisbehere, the flyer drop pick down the ice. He can really shoot it. This shot goes wide. Taylor will keep it in on the right point. Sullivan covers for Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere will go all over the ice.
I love the way the Union forward always picks up the defensive position. Takes his spot. Gostisbehere goes in, the forward goes to his point. Great job.
Sullivan in front. He's a great passing winger. Goudreau takes it carefully with the puck. Does not want to turn it over by the blue line. Look at this speed. Gain the red line. Look to dump it in. Try to make a move around Sullivan and Taylor. Can't, but here comes Calnan again. Adam Gilmore down there, number 14 with Hayes until the change is completed. Gilmore's a big 6'3" freshman. That shot is deflected into the netting. Face-off will remain in the Union zone. Hey, the NCAA Frozen Four National Championship is this Saturday night. It'll be on ESPN, 7:30 Eastern Time. For more information of this Frozen Four, go to NCAA.com, the official online home for all 89 NCAA championships.
Steven Goudreau went down the wall there. 3 Union players came over to take him. He's drawing a crowd today, boy.
Johnny Goudreau's brother Matthew was on this 4th line for Boston College with Adam Gilmore and Chris Calnan.
Yeah, he's not nearly as big as Johnny. Johnny got all the size.
Here come the Dutchmen now, as they're down 1-0 early. Number 6 is Charlie Bassaturo. He's out there with Noah Henry. Gilmore turns it over. That's Goudreau, number 21, Matthew Goudreau. The brother's dad runs a rink, and they got to skate whenever they wanted to growing up in South Jersey. Big Flyer fans, came to a lot of Flyer games in this building. Here comes Matt Wilkins out there with Eli Lichtenwald and Michael Ponarelli. Thrown in, and now Union will change after dumping it in as Scott Savage goes back to get it. He's bumped from behind. Penalty coming up on Union. BC will go on the power play. Demko skates off. Of course, Johnny Goudreau is the extra attacker on the ice.
Doesn't take much in college hockey. You can't hit a guy from behind near the boards. That's going to be called every time.
Here comes Goudreau through the neutral zone. Working his way in to Arnold. Goes back for Hayes. Through him. Hard shot. High and wide. Extra attacker on for Boston College. Savage comes back to Matheson, number 5. Matheson has Arnold and Hayes. Loses control for a second. Throws it. Touched there by Coda. And the BC Eagles will go on the power play. Barry, a slight nudge from behind is called.
He let up on the play. He didn't drill the guy from behind, but he was near the boards, and it's definitely a hit into the numbers. Right there, you can't do that. Even if you let up, even if it's a long way from the boards, you can't hit a guy in the numbers in college hockey. The big difference is in pro, the onus is on the hitter. In the hitter has to let up when he sees a guy in a vulnerable position like we saw in that play.
Boston College uses 4 forwards, and the one defenseman is Mike Matheson, a very dynamic blue line.
Yeah, Brown will go to the front of the net. He'll do the dirty work in front of the net.
Patrick Brown is the extra forward on this 5-on-4. Here's Matheson walking the line, looking for a shoe lane, doesn't find it. One touch pass from Goudreau to Arnold, doesn't quite get there, and it comes back to Matheson. Brown behind the net, the senior. Wheels it back to Hayes on the flank. Matheson. Wrist shot off the post. Second post BC has hit in the early going. And cleared there by number 9.
Great shot, Johnny. Just a nice wrist shot.
Daniel Carr. Back comes Goudreau. Goudreau enters the zone with speed. Here's Hayes. Again, he can really play make as a big 6'4" winger. Wanted the one-timer, pass too hard. He'll switch spots with Matheson. Hayes to the net. That's Brown in front, causing traffic right in front of Stevens.
Well, you can't spend time moving Brown. You basically have to leave him there. You can't get tied up with him. And again, a lot of pressure on Stevens. He can't give up rebounds with Brown hanging over the front of the net. We talked about that shot. I love this. Just a wrist shot. He's just getting it by the first guy, making sure it doesn't get blocked. Actually went off the defenseman right there. Very lucky that didn't bounce into the net. Bassaturo was in front of the net, actually hit him and then hit the post. But again, Brown's a human screen right in front of the goaltender, Stevens.
Doherty and McCoshen, second power play unit on. That's Austin Cangelosi, number 26. Back to Doherty. Doherty, McCoshen, Cangelosi. One-timer Doherty towards the net. High glove save there by Stevens as big Adam Gilmore was in front, this time causing traffic.
Yeah, that shot's too high. Even if you deflect it, your stick's going to be over the crossbar, so you're going to get a whistle on it. But again, the shot got through. That's the main thing. Good puck movement at the top, a little bit of an umbrella. He wants to just keep that a little bit lower, but again, the Boston College player, has to be in front of the goaltender, not off to the side. Stevens saw that, made an easy save out of it.
Adam Gilmore, Ryan Fitzgerald, Austin Cangelosi out there for Boston College. But here comes Union now, breaking out. Coda throws it over to Champagne, number 17. Wrist shot, steered aside by Demko, who has been sharp in the early going. But a penalty coming up here, interference on Boston College. We'll play 4-on-4 hockey for 50 seconds, and then Union will have 1:10 worth of power play time. As to the box goes Ian McCoshen.
I've liked both power plays, Johnny. Obviously, the BC power play hit the post on their chance. I thought Union's power play was very good. Again, taking it wide, nice little quick shot. Demko makes the save, and there's the interference in front of the net. That guy has a right to go to the net. You can guide him off to the side. You can't knock him down in that situation. So we got a break now, 4-on-4, and then, as you mentioned, Union's power play, maybe you'll get them back in the game.
Can't open a penalty there. So, again, 4-on-4 hockey here for 50 seconds. Bodie is out there with Gingras. On defense for Union. Up front is Vecchione and Carr. Here comes Vecchione through the neutral zone. Pulled down, nothing called.
Whoa.
Play continues. Lots of open ice for these skaters right now. Scott Savage leaves it for Matheson, number 5. BC's forwards out there now. Quinn Smith and Michael Sitt. Here comes Matheson, the big defenseman, wheeling around the ice, goes in front, one hit, almost tipped by Daniel Carr, but Stevens and Carr prevented that from happening.
Good awareness by Stevens. He never let up on the play.
Here comes Carr, number 9, makes a nice move, top of the circle, but taken there by Goudreau. Here comes Goudreau. We're still 4-on-4 for 5 more seconds. Goudreau into the middle, backhander, trying to go across to Arnold. Almost got there, not quite. Union goes on the power play now for 1 more minute. Here comes Taylor. Hard wrist shot there by Pontarelli, blocked nicely there by McLeod again. Goudreau is out there with Arnold up top for BC, obviously dangerous offensively. Diving play there by Arnold to get it out. Goudreau will change. Cangelosi replaces him. Arnold also changes. Here comes Gostisbehere, number 14. Ciampini throws it across. There was some space there for a second. Taylor, the defenseman, walks in the corner behind. That's a Pontarelli. Novak, a blind behind the back pass, gets by Gostisbehere. He was pursued by Brown.
He knew Gostisbehere was there. He just didn't put it on his tape. If he put it on his tape, that was a great play.
Evan Hayes out there now, makes a nice play. 20 seconds left. Here comes Bodie, a good offensive defenseman, number 22. Top of the circle, last, tip to Hayes, and he'll chip it out down the ice. That will just about do it here on Union's abbreviated 70-second power play.
Yeah, there was no one with Bodie there. 3 guys that changed, so it was basically a 2-on-2. No one was going to the net, so Bodie made sure he didn't give it up.
Here come the Dutchman again. Demko, loose puck in front, sitting there, and it is underneath him. So the second precarious situation for Demko in the paint, but it remains 1-0. We have played 12 minutes in the opening frame. Union almost helping Boston College's cause, but Colin Stevens remains sharp.
At Optimum, we now have 3 internet speeds. So which one is right for you? Well, it depends on how many people and how many wireless devices you want to connect. Got only a couple? Then Optimum Online is for you. Got more? Then Optimum Online Ultra 50 is the speed you need. And if you really want to make the internet fly, then Optimum Online Ultra 101 is for you. 3 different speeds for all your internet needs. And each comes with access to Optimum Wi-Fi, our tri-state internet network. Call to upgrade today. Optimize your connection.
Their first fight ended in controversy.
Straight on the button by Pacquiao. Hard left hook by Bradley.
And new WBO welterweight champion of the world, Desert Storm.
8-time world champion Manny Pacquiao seeks to avenge his shocking loss to Timothy Bradley.
What is Timothy Bradley made of? Steel.
Pacquiao Bradley 2. Saturday, April 12th, live on pay-per-view.
South Butcher Barry Melrose back with you. Johnny Gaudreau had 3 goals and 5 assists in the Northeast Regional, Barry. He's continuing tonight.
Well, you see the 2 guys attack Arnold. That enables Hayes to go through that dead area. He gets it. Now a 2-on-1's created. The worst possible thing can happen against a great line. Hayes tries to score himself, and Goudreau's Johnny on the spot, as I said before, to put the rebound in. Oh, that is so cute.
That's little Matthew. He plays on the 4th line here, and there's Johnny at 8. Again, Dad ran a rink. He still runs the rink. They got plenty of ice time. Throw a big flyer flange. Played for the Little Flyers, and here they are in Philadelphia on this sheet trying to win a national championship. It would be an unbelievable story for that family.
Playing with your brother, that's got to be a thrill.
Unbelievable. But Union, other things on their mind. Down 1-0, but they won't go away. They're a very good 3-zone team, relentless, experienced, and they'll try to continue here.
I'll tell you, Demko hasn't looked that sharp.
No.
A couple pucks have bounced off him. He hasn't found it very well either.
Back comes BC, but Bodie makes a real nice play there to prevent Matthew Goudreau from walking in. There's McLeod, hard shot, tipped by Novak into the corner. Matt Bodie takes it, backhands it to Hatch, gets through Hatch. Firing it back in there is Steve Santini, number 6. So here's the breakout. This is one part of the game Union's usually very good at, and we're very good at Bridgeport, breaking out of their own zone. Not many options here for Bodie. BC sits back a bit, and Carr will take it into the Boston College zone. Carr out there with Ciampini. He goes around the net, Ciampini, dangerous player down low. Throw the cross for Vecchione, deflected off the side of the net. And again, Union has done some pretty good work, as Barry mentioned, around the net. They just haven't got a couple of bounces yet. They have had opportunities. Quinn Smith throws it up front to Sitt. Can't quite get it. Michael Sitt. There's Brendan Silk, number 9. Because of the power play situation, this line hasn't seen a lot of ice time yet. Demko stops that one. Leaves it for Matheson. Florida Panther draft pick. BC's got 2 of them on the back end. McCoshen also is a Panther pick. Here comes Hayes again into the zone. The Blackhawks first rounder. Grew up in Dorchester, Mass. It really helped set up that first goal by Gaudreau. Arnold to Gaudreau. He'll chase down Taylor. You hear the referee, Marco Hunt, Steve McKinchuk, to keep moving. No whistle. Matheson throws down Pontarelli.
I like the Matheson kid. Boston College got a big defense. They got 5 guys well over 6 feet tall. Doherty's the only guy under 6 feet tall.
Gaudreau to Arnold. Arnold, Hayes, and Gaudreau out there. Gaudreau watched by Novak. Tip back, but here comes the Dutchman. Hatch. And Sullivan break out. Dumped in. Taken there by McLeod. He'll make a nice play to Hayes. Been out there for a while now. Hayes will need to try to get off the ice. Of course, he's playing this side farthest from the bench. Taken there by Bodie. Hayes should sweep to the neutral zone now. He will complete the change. Here's Sullivan. Sullivan, nice play there by Novak. Novak, the most outstanding player at the Bridgeport Regional last week.
I think he's going to have to be better, John, if they're going to beat Boston College.
Fitzgerald. Backhander towards Demko. Who steers it aside. Chipped out there by Austin Cangelosi and back down to the Union end.
I'll tell you, Bodie does have a lot of freedom on defense. He was pinching right there, forechecking like he was a forward.
Here comes Gingras, blocked in front. Here comes Coda to try to pick it up, but steered aside. Here's Ted Doherty. Teddy Dots behind Thatcher Demko to start the breakout. Let's see how BC does out of their zone. All the way down to Gilmore, try to tip it deep, but came off his stick softly and taken by Charlie Bassaturo, number 6 right there, the 6'2" junior out of New Jersey. They'll leave it for Sam Coda, number 11, the junior from Minnesota. Down the ice it goes, no icing. Caution to Doherty. Doherty up to Adam Gilmore. Gilmore out there with Chris Calnan and Matthew Gaudreau. Here comes Matthew Gaudreau to the puck first. Chips it behind the net.
Union does that so well, that little reverse D to D. Forecheckers are all going one direction, reverse puck back against the flow. Great play.
Matheson went for the big hit and was slightly out of position for a while, but covered nicely by his teammates. Here he comes. He's really been the dominant figure in this first period, Barry.
McLeod has thrown a couple of big hits, you're right, but he's been great. Matheson's been super.
But transition hockey is something BC can strike quickly. They've had a couple chances here, 2-on-1s. Gaudreau hit the crossbar. They've also hit a post on a deflected shot by Boston College. Shots are in Union's favor, 10-8, but BC's have been a bit juicier. And again, the 2 posts aren't counted as shots on goal. Quinn Smith out there now again. This is the Smith-Silk line. Over Billy Arnold is out there now. Ciampini tries to make a move on the off wing, but Quinn Smith picks it up, number 27.
4 guys back. That's just not going to work. There's no room to make that play. Ciampini like to go into the middle and get a wrist shot. Just no room.
18 shots on goal total in this first period. They are all playing for that trophy. It itself is a piece of art in front of the Art Museum.
This is a map of the pressure points on my feet.
I had flat feet. I learned where the stress was at the Dr. Scholl's Foot Mapping Center. Then I got my number, which matched the custom-fit orthotic inserts with the right support.
Find a Walmart with a foot mapping center at drscholls.com.
I'm a believer.
DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said...
Any Blizzard now in a waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
They say less is more. But to us, more is more. Space, technology, design. The Lexus ES 350 and EPA estimated 40 mpg ES Hybrid. See your Lexus dealer.
John Butcher, and Barry Melrose back with you here for game one of our semifinal doubleheader night here on ESPN2. Boston College leads this game 1-0. The winner of this game will play the winner of game two tonight on ESPN2. Minnesota and North Dakota. Coverage of the Division I Men's Hockey Championship presented by Northwestern Mutual continues. And Barry, it doesn't get any bigger than these two.
Well, obviously three of the biggest programs in college hockey when you add BC. Union is a newcomer to the game, but certainly showing their consistency the last 3 or 4 years. But Minnesota, North Dakota, a lot of guys in the NHL, a lot of guys making a living playing hockey. Two great programs, very skilled usually, and I don't see any reason to think it won't be the same in today's game a little bit later.
Grown men, Barry.
Where do you get one of those, Johnny?
Those are grown men.
I can't believe you don't have one. You always eat that stuff up.
So just over 3 minutes left in the opening frame. Santini and McLeod out there for Boston College. It's the Lichtenwald, Wilkins, Pontarelli line. Back in a 1-4 setup here.
They're not going to give up any outnumbered chances. Goudreau's going to have to beat 4 guys.
He beats one. Here he comes, Arnold. Skitters towards the net, and Arnold will go in the corner now. Billy Arnold loses, and back comes the Dutchman.
But now they got Bodie out there against this line instead of Gossespierre.
Lichtenwald offside with Pontarelli and Matt Wilkins as the Dutchman and Matt Bodie.
Johnny, that's what we call layers. You saw the 1-4. You got the 3 layers. You got to beat the first guy, then you got to beat the 2 forwards in the next layer, then you got to beat the 2 defensemen in the next layer. And as you mentioned, he beat the first 2. He just wasn't able to beat the 3rd layer.
So the Brown, Cangelosi, Fitzgerald line for BC. Here's Shane Gostisbehere with the hard wrist shot, but Thatcher Demko looks the biscuit right into his mitt.
Best save of the night for Thatcher Demko, right from the middle of the circles. Good wrist shot by Gostisbehere. Nobody near him. Went through a little bit of a screen. Actually could have been deflected right there off the defenseman, Matheson. But I like to see Gostisbehere jump in like that. He's had a good first period, Gostisbehere. I like the way he's played.
Mike Vecchione. He's their best faceoff man, but he is waved out of this. So Daniel Carr comes in. The left-handed shot with Patrick Brown. 50-50 puck won by Union. Vecchione goes behind the net. Carr. Out in front is Daniel Ciampini. Gostisbehere, beautiful move to try to find a shooting lane. Here comes Gostisbehere around the net, throws it in front. Loose puck. Here's Ciampini covering for Gostisbehere. Wrist shot blocked again. And here come the Eagles the other way. Patrick Brown, the centerman. Throws it across, try to find Fitzgerald. Here's Fitzgerald, number 19. Back to the point. That is blocked as it goes into the corner. Taken there by Vecchione, the centerman, right around his own cage. Carr throws it across, but stolen there. Here comes Adam Gilmore. Gilmore, high shot, almost beat him high short side. Stopped by Stevens. Santini. Back it comes. Goudreau, Matthew, as McLeod pinches in to keep it in. Gilmore, number 14. The freshmen look good in the early going. Protecting the puck. Too hard. Santini. Shot it wide deliberately. Puck to the left of Stevens. Comes out front, and Carr will take it. He'll need a change soon. Chips it off the glass. He looks over. But we'll wait for a second. Here he comes now. Turns it over. Now he changes. Real nice play on McLeod as he goes to Santini. Santini too far, and here comes Matt Bodie of Union, number 22. Here comes Coda. Coda into the Boston College zone. Waits. Looking for help. Bodie one-timer. Blocked in front as he looked for the redirection. Cruz was there. Cruz, hard wrist shot. Demko was screened, never saw it, but it never got to him. And Boston College clears.
Good pushback by Union right there. That was a good shift. Bodie made a good play. They attacked the front of the net. They got a nice shot through. A lot of traffic in front. They got to continue to do that.
Here's the 1-minute call for the first.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Union enters the zone. Gingras throws it in front. Throws it in front the second time, and there's Johnny Goudreau. Throws up a turnover to Sullivan. Sullivan with the pass down low to Novak out there with Hatch. This is the big line for Union to finish the first period. They were hot in Bridgeport. Rick Bennett hopes they can get a late first period goal here to tie things up. Johnny Goudreau scored the only goal of the game thus far. Bodie. Hatch. Hatch throws it across. Nice pass. Thrown over Demko, and Bodie will pinch in again with under 30 seconds left in the opening frame. Bodie in front. Sullivan tipped with Novak causing some traffic. The senior Bodie, you see how important this moment is. He's trying to make something happen. He's going to come out of the zone, and here comes Hayes. Kevin Hayes, big body turns, tries to throw it back to the point to Matheson. Can't get it there. First period winding down here in Philadelphia. An exciting opening period here at Barrie, and just one goal by that man.
I can't think Union will be that upset with the way they played. They made one mistake. They got a goal scored on them. They'll make changes in between periods. Union had some good shots, attacked the net well. So I think both teams sort of established their game plan, but I don't think Union can be upset that much with the way they played.
Matt Schick, Dave Starman, Tom Anastas will have our Frozen Four intermission report coming up. We'll break down this first period, and they'll also preview that great North Dakota-Minnesota matchup. Again, the only goal of the game, Kevin Hayes made a nice move towards the net, Barrie, and Johnny Gaudreau gets a greasy goal.
Well, Arnold made that play happen with that rollback at the blue line. But again, Hayes attacks the net as he does all year long. And Gaudreau just wins the battle with the rebound. That line does everything. They score beautiful goals, and they score greasy goals like that, John.
Down to our rinkside reporter, Quint Kesnick with Shane Gostisbehere of the Dutchman.
Shane, what is the biggest challenge that Boston College is presenting your defense right now?
They're a fast team. They transition well, and they're getting pucks to the net right now. That top line's doing pretty good. Just got to keep stick on puck and keep going to work.
What's the point of emphasis to stopping that top line?
Just good stick on puck. Just play them like they're any other line out there, and just play good team defense.
Thank you, Shane.
Thank you.
We're going to head on down to Charlotte right now for our Frozen report with Matt Schick. Boston College up 1-0.
Welcome into our Frozen Four intermission report. Matt Schick along with Dave Starman and Michigan State head coach Tom Anastas. You heard Shane Gostisbehere refer to it there. It's really about that top line. That's the good news. Just stop that top line. You have a chance. But unfortunately, just like we saw in the regional, that top line getting it going early, Tom.
Just stop that top line.
Right?
If it was only that easy.
How's that working out?
That's a pretty tough thing to do. It really is.
Johnny Gaudreau got it going just like he did in the regional, that opener against Denver. He got going within 25 seconds of dropping the puck. Here it was within the first, 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
And there was a key turnover right there. I know Union, one of the keys to their game is to make sure they get pucks deep. They turned it over off that faceoff. The quick transition by BC resulted in a little bit of an odd man rush there, and Gaudreau went to the front of the net, and bang. All of a sudden, Union's down 1-0. Here's a case, just to show you an example of Gaudreau. You know, he's so effective all over the ice, but they're killing a penalty, and there he is diving for a puck, and now coming down 1 against 4. Okay, and then, you know, a key for Boston College isn't just to be on the attack, but here's another example of him looking, kind of waiting for guys to come. But he's just a guy who really does a great job of making players around him better.
Top line scored 8 of the 10 goals in the regional. I've got 1-for-1 so far here, but it is just 1-0. What can Union College take away from that first period, Dave?
I thought Union had a pretty good first period. They want to play in an attack mode, and I thought that they did that. Boston College has a very young defense, and I know that Union and their veterans want to go after it, get shots to the net, get players going to the net. They're also stepping up at the blue line a lot to make plays and hold pucks in and throwing pucks to the net whenever they get an opportunity to. Here's another step up by Gostisbehere here to keep a loose puck in. Here's another step up as they go to retrieve a puck, throw it up quick, and try to get in a transition and throw pucks in. They want to make Boston College defend as best they can. They have chipped in. They've gotten pucks in and on the rail. Took a penalty there towards the end of the period, and they struggled because of that. You can't hit the numbers, and it kind of took away a little bit of their jam. So the one thing I think that Union needs to continue to do, throw pucks in from everywhere, try to get Demko to give up some rebounds, and stay in the attack mode. When you're in an attack mode, you're reacting, not thinking.
Johnny Gaudreau has BC on the board, 1-0 up on Union. When we return, we will look at the other half of the Frozen Four getting going tonight. The number 1 overall seed, Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on North Dakota. Yeah, these two teams know each other pretty well. We'll get to know them coming up.
You are about to become very popular. Because when you buy the new Samsung Galaxy S5 on Verizon, you get a second Samsung Galaxy S5 for free. So who are you going to give it to? Maybe your brother could use it to finally meet a girl. Your mom. But isn't your love reward enough?
It's not.
Maybe your roommate. I mean, you pretty much share everything else.
Okay.
Your girlfriend. Just don't tell her it was free. Whoever you choose, you'll both get the best devices on the #1 ranked network. For best results, use Verizon.
I'm the world's worst cleaning lady. I'm here in your home having a pretty spectacular Tuesday. But I don't notice the loose rug at the top of your stairs. And that's about to become an issue for me. And if you've got the wrong home insurance coverage, my medical bills could get expensive. So get Allstate.
Good hands, good home. Make sure you have the right home protection. Talk to an Allstate agent.
This time of year, you just need some fertilizer with weed control and a spreader to distribute it evenly. It's not rocket horticulture.
Oh. It's not rocket grilling either, right, guys?
Getting help at Ace is like going to your neighbor. Stop by your neighborhood Ace and save on select varieties of Ace Green Turf fertilizers starting at $8.99 after $3 off instant savings with Ace Rewards Card.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Put it on my Capital One Venture card. I earn unlimited double miles.
Hey, you're not the Charles Barkley.
Yes, I am.
Nah, Charles Barkley's way taller.
There's my picture on the wall.
Yeah, that could be anyone.
What about my jersey over there?
Oh, yeah, that's your jersey.
There's my bobblehead right behind you.
All right, well, let me see you bobble. Yeah, I'm just not buying it, man.
Earn unlimited double miles with no blackout dates from the Capital One Venture card.
My brother John, he works here.
John, you know this guy?
What's in your wallet?
Pizza Hut already makes great pizzas, but now they're delivering award-winning wings from Wing Street. To put them to the test, we're going to bring them to some real wing experts, hungry college kids.
This is amazing.
But so you can get these delivered.
Can we?
You just did. Boom.
All right.
Get 8 bone-out wings for $5. Wing Street from Pizza Hut.
After such a winter, reawaken yourself to sun-filled days. The Infinity Limited Engagement Spring Event with more than exceptional offers on our entire lineup, like the new Q50 for $369 a month.
Someday people will say, that squirt kid, punk, sure did grow up fast.
Can't say the word Gaudreau without the word good, and he is very. 36th goal of the season. That top line at it again. Boston College up in the Frozen Four on Union, 1-0. What to watch for the second half tonight, right here on ESPN2. It is the #1 overall seed Minnesota taking on North Dakota, a Minnesota team that, well, got through Robert Morris and St. Cloud State as well. 11 goals in the regional, and a North Dakota team entering as the 4th regional seed here into the Frozen Four since the current format in 2003. Only one regional 4 seed has gone on to win it all last year. In fact, it happened with Yale. How does North Dakota move one step closer to a national championship tonight, Dan?
Oh, they keep the puck out of their own net, and that is something that their goaltender, Zane Gothberg, I think has done really, really well this year. And the one big difference I've noticed from him from last year to this year is how good his stick has been, especially on shots along the ice. Gothberg sets up in a good crouch, good stance, stick is down, forces a shot up high. Has to come across the net, uses athleticism. Stick leads the body across, shuts down the 5-hole. 5-hole shut down again, forcing players to go up high. That rebound kind of floated around, and the North Dakota defense makes the save. Now, Steph Patton, the general, 28 in green. He's going to go to the front of the net on a 5-on-3 power play. Watch the D as they crisscross. There's options all over the place where they get the lane to open up. Instead of making a pass, they shoot the puck because they created that opportunity. Patton's in front of the net, and he buries it on a tip-in against Ferris State. The one thing that North Dakota's power play has been able to do since the mid-part of the season, it was struggling. They took the pressure off the power play, kind of unloaded the air gas there, and all of a sudden, since then, that power play has been really, really good.
20 Frozen Fours for North Dakota now, including this year 21 for the #1 overall seed Minnesota Golden Gophers. Tom Anastas, what should we be looking for from Minnesota tonight?
Well, you know, Minnesota all season long has been one of the top defensive teams in the country. However, their offense comes from their defense because they're such a good puck possession team. So here we're going to take a look at how they play defense by getting the puck and getting it in transition. Very quickly, they advance the puck up the ice. Here they attack real hard, create scoring chances. Here's another example. Gets to the defense right away, advance it up, attack that net hard. They've got talent, they've got skill. They don't have tons of experience up front, but they have nice dynamics amongst their the forward groups. Here's a great example again. Quick transition, they attack the net, make a great play last or 2 weeks ago to score there. The other dynamic they have is a very difficult power play to defend. They have options up high, they have options. You see Kyle Rao there in the middle. Mike Riley can shoot the puck, and once they get pucks to the net, they outnumber people in front of the net. And between Kyle Rao and Hudson Fasching, they score lots of power play goals down low. Very difficult team to defend.
41 combined Frozen Fours, 12 combined national championships. This will be, they've met more than 280 times all time. Only 8 wins separating these two programs. Two behemoths of the game today going at it in the Frozen Four tonight. Right now, though, it's Union taking on Boston College. Some chances there for the Dutchmen. Could not capitalize. Second period is coming up.
Now serving 24.
That was my age when I walked in here. The only thing that's been sitting here longer than us is that turkey. That meat gets passed around more than blame at a congressional hearing.
I already have the deli meat, Frank.
Oh, that's my ride.
Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh, made with 100% turkey breast, real spices, and no artificial preservatives. Sealed at the peak of freshness. It's freshness every time. It's Oscar Mayer.
At Domino's, we make your pizza by hand with fresh dough and 2 layers of cheese.
I think of myself as a craftsman, and these are my tools.
Order a Domino's 2-topping pan pizza for just $7.99 and taste just how good handmade can be.
You can change your tomorrow if you do something today. And there's never been a better time. Because this year, DeVry University has $45 million in need and merit-based scholarships and grants available to those who qualify. And this degree can make a difference. In 2012, 90% of DeVry University grads actively seeking employment had careers in their field within 6 months. Now is your time. Apply by May 5th. Visit devry.edu.
I'm Beth. And I'm Michelle. And we own the Paper Cottage. It's a stationery and gift store. That's cute. What's that? Anything we purchase for the Paper Cottage goes on our ink card.
So you can manage your business expenses and access them online instantly with the game-changing app from Ink.
We didn't get into business to spend time managing receipts. That's why we have Ink.
We like being in business because we like being creative. We like interacting with people.
So you have time to focus on the things you love. Ink from Chase. So you can.
Go fast. Go slow. Go to Bass Pro Shops for great deals on great gear. Now's the time to buy one of the world's best-selling fishing and recreational boats. For a limited time, get special financing or a free Bass Pro Shops gift card.
Rule 72.2. Players have every right in the world to move on.
Number 2, Sander Bogar.
So do fans. Sunday Night Baseball, Red Sox Yankees at 8, presented by Taco Bell. Baseball rules on ESPN.
This winter, NCAA.com is Championship Central. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place.
Be tougher than that team.
With exclusive access.
We're ready to go.
Live broadcasts of multiple winter championships across all divisions and on-demand highlights for every single championship. No one has you covered this winter more than NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
It all comes down to this, the championship game. Division I hockey, Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. We'll go from 4 to 2 to 1 champ. Don't miss it like Johnny Gaudreau did this. Video proof he doesn't score every time he shoots the puck. BC up 1-0. Second period coming up.
Looks like the Garcias got a new car.
What'd they get?
I don't know.
Sure doesn't look like a Buick.
Buick.
I'm outside. Where are you? I'm right here. I'm in the Buick. I don't see a Buick.
Take a fresh look at Buick. It just might surprise you.
That's not a Buick. That's what I told him. Wow. This is nice. Oh, my.
Experience the new Buick. And for the first time ever, get 0% financing for 60 months on the entire 2014 Buick lineup. Buick, your kind of luxury.
Baby, it's working. I need more power.
The world isn't ready for this.
The only way to stop it, cut power to every network on Earth. It's time for everybody to see.
This war is just beginning. We can't fight them.
We're not gonna fight them. We're gonna transcend them.
Transcend.
sentence. Rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX April 18th.
You will never guess who's loving Taco Bell's new AM Crunch Wrap.
I'm Ronald McDonald.
I'm Ronald McDonald from Vero Beach, Florida.
I'm Ronald McDonald, and I'm from Easton, Maryland.
I am the Ronald McDonald. Got an AM Crunch Wrap here.
Real good.
It has everything I like.
I got sausage. I have eggs. The hash browns are crispy.
It's not messy.
I have to eat on the run, so things like this make a big difference.
Wow.
My name is Ronald McDonald.
I love Taco Bell's new AM Crunch Wrap.
Cheer for the stumbles. The he shoulda had that's. And the tears that linger. For in those moments, greatness lies. There, you will find the provoked, the determined, the unified. It's in those moments that champions are born.
There's something missing here, right? Oh yeah, you. Advertise your business with Cablevision Media Sales.
Now your kids can get Disney Junior, Disney Channel, and Disney XD anytime, anywhere. With 3 new apps from Disney. It's the amazing new way for them to watch their favorite channels live or get their favorite shows on demand on their iPhone, iPad, or computer. Download the Watch Disney apps free from the App Store or go to any of these Watch Disney websites.
Watch Disney channels anywhere there's internet, like any of our 100,000 Optimum hotspots. Find more to-go networks at optimum.net/TV to go.
The great outside. My new mom and I have a lot in common. So shiny. We both love the outdoors. That's not a flower. And she knows a lot about wildlife. A labradoodle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back to the NCAA Frozen Four semifinal, presented by Northwestern Mutual. The Union Band from Schenectady, New York, cheering on their Union Dutchmen, who trail Boston College 1-0 after the first. Barry Melrose, John Butchergoss, we had these two teams in Providence last year in the regional. Union dominated 5-1, but Barry, Johnny Gaudreau, and the BC Eagles strike first tonight.
Well, they're playing the Game of Thrones music, Boston College, so certainly the team is starting to look and playing like knights and guys in armor and are fearless. Right here, you're just going to see the first goal. There's Arnold, pulls back, had 2 guys on him. All of a sudden, Hayes attacks in front of the net. Gaudreau's Johnny on the spot, as I mentioned, and throws it in the wide open net. Somebody's got to tie 13 up, guys. It's going to be a long afternoon for Union. Put a body on him wherever he is. But another thing, they started trending with shots high. Gaudreau shot high. Shot from the point, high. Right here, shot from the point, high. They're always going upstairs. Gilmore, late in the period, goes wide and throws it off the short side, high. So something that Boston College has seen against Union goaltender Stevens is put it up under the bar.
Look how many block shots BC had. That's good news if you're a BC fan, but it should be good news if you're a Union fan. Union spent some time in the BC end, Barry. They had a couple of dangerous situations that Thatcher Demko had a hard time finding the puck. They got to feel pretty decent after 20.
I agree. They go in. Obviously, the first goal, they got beaten in an outnumbered situation. But after that, they tightened up. I thought Matt Bodie got better as the period went on. He has to be one of the best players in the ice. I like Gossel's game. The Novak line got better and better as the game went on. So I think Union will get stronger. They're a veteran team. They've been here before in the Frozen Four. I don't think the moment's going to bother them. I think they'll respond. And I'll be very surprised they don't get the next goal, John.
Second period underway. The big line for Boston College is out there against Vecchione, Carr, and Ciampini. Billy Arnold throws it towards Colin Stevens. Quinn Kesnick, ringside reporter. You talked with the Union head coach Rick Bennett. What did he say about the first period?
He wants more traffic in front of the Boston College net. He said, you know, Demko's seen everything right now. They got to finish their hits. The sense I get, I was on their bench for most of that first period. I didn't sense the relentless energy that we saw in Bridgeport, not flying around as much. I don't know if they're overthinking things, but they got to just settle down and play their game.
Kevin Hayes has it, throws it in front to Arnold, but it's knocked away, and here come the Dutchman, Matt Hatch. Scored that first goal down at Bridgeport on a similar move there, but he was able to get by their defenseman, but there he couldn't get around Matheson, who likes to throw that hip check I noticed early on. Very big number 5.
That's old school hip check right there. McCausland's an excellent D. Matheson's an excellent D. I love the Boston College defense. Very mobile, and again, I mentioned very big in size.
Here comes Hayes, Arnold, and Gaudreau. Arnold trying to go to Johnny, but he couldn't find it. It was blocked nicely. Gostisbehere's out there with Matt Bodie right now, Barry, as a pair.
Well, that's another 2-on-1 they gave up there. They're just lucky it hit a stick, but that could have really been bad news for Union.
Here comes Bodie, throws it towards Demko, who makes the glove save. So Thatcher Demko from Southern California stopping that man. Matt Bodie, the senior. Great leadership on this team, Barry, where Demko kind of exemplifies the BC and all their 18-year-old freshmen they have.
And John, they might start going to Bodie and Gostisbehere against that line once in a while. You obviously just can't let them have 2-on-1, 3-on-2 chances time after time. So, but again, right there you saw another outnumbered chance.
Taylor gets the puck. Lichtenwald wins the faceoff there. There he is again with the puck, number 12. He's a big man, 6'6" freshman from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Beautiful city on the river.
Melrose, a Saskatchewan native, of course. Kelvington battling in the corner. Lichtenwald still has it. He tries to fish it out, and they do, and here comes Ryan Fitzgerald, gets it up. Isaac McLeod hasn't scored a goal this year, but he's a stalwart on defense. Back to the point it comes and out, and McLeod, 6'5", 212-pound defenseman. His partner is Steve Santini, 6'2", 201. It's a big defense, thick, as Jerry York calls them. Here come the Dutchmen trying to get something going, down 1-0. McLeod throws it across to his partner Santini, and BC will make a change here. Here comes the Gilmore, Cownan, Gaudreau line. Matthew Gaudreau, younger brother of Johnny. Here come the Dutchmen again now. McCaution throws it up. That's Cownan, the freshman. Norwell, Massachusetts. Here he comes around the league, around the net, stops behind the cage. Gets some help there from Gilmore. Cownan and Gilmore, two freshmen. Gaudreau's also a freshman. All three players on this line freshmen, and Stevens will glove it. And Jerry York will keep this all-freshman line out there. Maybe he'll make a response to Rick Bennett's change. Looks like, no, he'll keep his line out there as the experienced line against a freshman line, Barry. Vecchione, Carr, and Ciampini. Carr's a senior, Ciampini's a junior. Vecchione is the freshman.
And you got to say Vecchione's name more, Johnny. You haven't said it enough today. He's one of the best players, best offensive players for Union. He's got to start having the puck and making plays.
He's a New England kid out of Saugus. He did win that faceoff. He is their strongest draw man. Sturdy man at 5'10", 195. Here comes Gingras to Bodie. Bodie up to Carr. Carr can score, number 9. Here comes Vecchione. Barry mentioned it's a nice move. Backhand, beautiful save by Demko. But Union still has pressure. Bodie goes around and sliding. Gaudreau scores! Matt Bodie, upper 90, and the Dutchmen tie it up.
Well, you're going to see a great play by Bodie. The shot was great, no doubt about that, but that is not the play that made the goal happen. You saw the defenseman switch position at the top there, so Bodie's able to get the one-timer if he gets it. Now, fakes a shot. Man goes down. You mentioned Boston College blocking a lot of shots. Now watch him get in the shooting lane right there. It might have hit the defenseman number 4, might not have Doherty, but just the presence of mind to hold that shot and pull it a little bit farther opens up the shooting lane. Demko never saw it. He never saw that off the pants. Great play by Bodie. Wow, just what Union needed.
What a play by Daniel Ciampini to time that screen perfectly. And back they come again. Here comes Wilkins. One-timer Gostisbehere fakes. Wrist shot. Saved by Demko. And here come the Eagles again. McLeod. So the game is tied. Quinn Smith kicks it deep and chases. See how Boston College responds. Smith out there with Silk and Sit. Smith. To Sit and centerman. Back to McLeod. Throws it back behind the net. Quinn Smith, number 27. See if Boston College can get some secondary scoring, just in case the big line can't score again. Sit.
I don't see that happening. Those three guys.
Here comes Gostisbehere with some room to move. Number 14, the Philadelphia Flyer draft pick, brings it down the ice. Wrist shot blocked by McLeod. Deep, stuck behind his own. And here come the Eagles. They'll try to make him pay. Arnold is out there. Billy Arnold tries to go around. Gingras can't do it. Here's Hayes. Hayes works his way to the middle. Big man just kind of goes where he pleases, but the puck was knocked away. Chip deep. Here comes Sullivan. He's a really good passer, but he loses control. Here's McLeod. Gets it to Hayes. Gaudreau, Hayes, and Arnold out there. Matheson, the defenseman, joining the rush now. Hayes protecting the puck. Tip to Arnold. Arnold slap shot deflected nicely there into the netting. And the faceoff will remain in the Union end. So Barry, Daniel Ciampini times the screen perfectly.
Well, again, Bodie, presence of mind, fakes a shot, pulls a little bit farther. And again, Ciampini just gets in the lane right there. As I mentioned, Demko never saw it. Just a great job by Bodie. As I mentioned, he got stronger and stronger as the first period went on. I thought he looked nervous at the start of the game, but certainly he was responding in the second period.
Arnold, Gaudreau, and Hayes remain out there. The Union gets the puck out. Here comes Ciampini. Over to Gingras. He's a defenseman. Working on Matheson. Gingras behind his own net. Vecchione looking for Carr, but goes back to the point. Bodie again. One-timer. Blocker. That was also destined for the upper left-hand corner. Here comes Union again. Kept in by Bodie. Watched by Johnny Gaudreau. And it comes out of the zone. He'll go D to D.
He was trying to out Johnny Gaudreau right there.
He was.
Johnny didn't fake for it, fall for it.
Gingras throws it to open space, and Vecchione takes it. Softly dumps it. Ciampini will chase down Savage. Picked up by Billy Arnold, a really good, responsible defensive centerman. Goes to Gaudreau to Hayes. Here comes Hayes. Onside, but it's off the skate and comes outside the zone. And with speed, here comes Ponarelli, number 7. Throws it across outside the zone. Almost 2 men on the ice for Union.
Good play by the player coming onto the ice, not touching the puck, John.
Michael Ponarelli, a freshman.
No icing, no icing.
Behind Demko. Comes back out. Bassaturo shoots it high over the net. Fitzgerald tries to chase it down, but a good job by Noah Henry to keep it in. Very good skating defensive team. In front, Ponarelli shot just wide of Demko. Fitzgerald, Ponarelli doesn't have a stick. Easy play for Fitzgerald to get around him to McCoshen. McCoshen to Fitzgerald. Number 19, freshman, North Reading, Massachusetts. Here he comes. Slick player, throws it in front to Stevens. Crashing the net are the Eagles, but it's caught by Stevens. Matt Bodie, the senior from Manitoba, one of the most accurate shooters in this tournament, has tied the game at 1.
Success doesn't just happen. It takes work. At Northwestern Mutual, we'll help you build a financial plan and stick with it, doing the little things that can lead to big rewards.
LegalZoom has helped start over 1 million businesses. If you have a business idea, we have a personalized legal solution that's right for you. With easy step-by-step guidance, we're here to help you turn your dream into a reality. Start your business today with LegalZoom.
I don't think there's any favorites or any underdogs at the Frozen Four. It's not really a big deal.
A lot of people pick us as the underdog, and I think we feed off that as a group.
The media can build us up as an underdog, but we know what we can do.
We don't use the label underdog. We just use the label of Union College, because last time we checked, we're Union College.
I love that answer by Shane Gostisbehere. These are the two comparisons of these two schools. Union, the program went away for a while, came back as a D3 school. They went D1 in the early 90s. And Kevin Snedden, Nate Lehman, and now Rick Bennett. And here they are, Barry. And I did a lot of interviews before this. We can't do predictions because we're calling the game, but I had Union as the favorite. They're the second highest scoring team here and the 4th best defensive team. They should be the favorite.
It's still a small school against the big schools, the national programs against small Union College. They don't even have scholarships, John. How can you win? You don't give scholarships.
Yeah. 1 draft pick, that's Gostisbehere. These other teams are in double
15,
digits.
16, 17 draft picks.
All right, the big line for Union out there now. Carr, Vecchione, Sullivan, or Ciampini, I should say. Ciampini goes to Carr. He's got a good shot if he can get open, but there's Matheson to shut him down. But he can't get it out. Turnover. Here comes Vecchione. It's a beautiful move. Back to the point. Taylor, wrist shot intentionally wide, looking for the carom. It's Carr. Carr to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere, wrist shot towards the net. Off the post and wide of Demko, who has lost his stick. But he'll pick it up.
He had no clue, Johnny, where that was.
Fitzgerald, saved by Stevens. And here comes Ciampini. What a game. Back and forth we go. Coda working on Savage. Wrist shot to Demko. What a play by Coda to keep it alive. Throws it around. Sullivan out there working on the freshman, Adam Gilmore. Taken by Matheson, number 5. Around the net it goes. Scott Savage's deep pair. Matheson, big body, can skate. And look at that defense now, Barry. They're kind of sitting back now. They're not going to aggressively forecheck. They saw the early going, how BC had odd man rushes. And so Rick Bennett has decided to
layers, Johnny, layers. You're going to have to be 3 guys to have a scoring chance.
See how BC responds. They were frustrated by a Notre Dame team who played a very, very soft trapping style approach, and really frustrated in the late. Dring got a hard shot, blocked again by BC. Lots of blocks in this game for Boston College, but again, Union's had the puck a lot in the BC zone. Here comes Matthew Gaudreau, throws it deep. This Cowman goes, try to chase it down with Bodie. Bodie, the goal scorer for Union.
Smart play, smart play.
Beautiful shifty move. Goes to Pontarelli, the freshman. Wrist shot saved by Demko. And cleared into the corner by Brendan Silk. Back to the point is Bodie. Union once again, like they began the game, they've now controlled this game for the past 5 or 6 minutes. Both teams have traded chances moments ago. Fitzgerald had a chance for BC. Here comes Bodie again. Slapper saved by Demko. So Barry, Union had a chance. Demko lost his stick. The puck hit the post, and then Fitzgerald went the other way.
Carr throws it out the point. Defenseman walks the line. Screen shot. Demko never saw it. You saw it. 4 bodies in front of him, and at the other end of the rink, Fitzgerald comes in. Great save by Steams, and again, the speed of Gostisbehere cleared the puck. Good quick shot through the traffic, through the leg. Demko stopped it, didn't handle the rebound. If a Union player would have been driving the net, they would have had a good scoring chance. But I like the way Union's playing. I don't know if they can go chance for chance against BC, though.
Vecchione's out there again. Rick Bennett's riding this line with Vecchione, Carr, and Champini. They've been good. Gostisbehere throws it wide on purpose. Champini battles Matheson. This is a young defense for BC. We'll see if the veteran group can take advantage. A wraparound attempt by Vecchione. Good job by Demko to get his paddle on the ice. Matheson bullies Champini out. Wraparound Carr. The puck's in front. Knocked down there by Sid. Puck still alive. Where is it? It goes wide behind the net and taken there by Brendan Silk, who gets it to his defenseman Ian McCoshen. Union continues the pressure on.
That's Union hockey, John, right there. That's how they have to play.
Carr. Champini lets it go to Novak as he has made a change as they continue the pressure on. So fresh skaters for Union. Tired Boston College skaters. Demko kicks it wide, and Boston College will be able to get it out. Quinn Smith will get it deep. Good play there. So Boston College can change all 5 skaters.
Great flurry by Union. They won the battles in front of the net. Stick on puck, 2 or 3 chances in a row. That's how they have to play.
Jeff Taylor. Here's Novak. He's dangerous. Tries to dangle through the defense. Can't get it. McLeod out there again with Santini. Turnover. Watch out for Sullivan. He can make a good pass when he needs to, but it's taken by the Eagles. Arnold. Up the ice. It's behind Hayes. That will be icing. And back it comes. 11 shots this period by Union.
They were lucky there. That was the big line, and Hayes was behind the defenseman. Lucky that puck wasn't on him. Demko got nailed in front of the net here. You see him going on his belly. He's trying to pick up a stick. Looking for his stick right there. The skate comes and hits him right in the top of the melon right there. He won't be hurt or anything. Those masks are unbelievable. They're built by the military.
That was Champini's skate.
But again, just love the way Union's attack the net.
See if that's going to be icing again. It hit a stanchion and almost prevented it from going all the way down, but it still makes it, and so the pressure will continue as the Union Dutchman is showing everything they have to Thatcher Demko, and the young freshman just turning 18 from San Diego, California. He's draft eligible this summer.
And he's not seeing anything, John. Obviously, the shots are 22-13 for Union now, so a big disparity in shots. Union's carrying the play big time right now.
Lichtenwald out there, taken by the Eagles. Hayes, let's go. Here comes Gaudreau, 2-on-1 with Arnold. Gaudreau, Arnold, Gaudreau, Arnold, fired away! As it was sitting in the blue paint, it wasn't moving forward, and there were no Eagles around.
Matt Bodie made that play defensively.
Arnold, back into the Union zone. Tries to stick working through, but taken away there by Cruz. And here's McLeod. McLeod broken up by Cruz. The BC defense got to be careful how they manage the puck here against this Union team. Hayes comes around. Tries to go around 3 Dutchmen. He goes down the ice, and here comes Union. Cruz looking for Ikola. McLeod tries to get out Arnold. Throws it up the ice. 2-on-1 for the Eagles. Gaudreau. Shot, Cangelosi. Kick save by Stevens as Austin Cangelosi was going blocker low to make it 2-1.
And Johnny was going to the far post there expecting the pass. So I think they're happy they shot it.
The Eagles again now, back and forth we go. What a game here in Philadelphia. Vecchione works his way through. McCauley still gets a shot off, and Demko, once again, good concentration to collect the puck into his midsection. Gaudreau, Arnold, can't quite get it to go. Cangelosi, Gaudreau, can't quite get it to go. It's 1-1.
So, the usual Ted.
Tom.
Hi, Todd. Double espresso?
Tom, decaf latte.
Oh.
So we did it all high risk, Tim.
Tom.
Fantastic.
Blood pressure is way up, TJ.
It's Tom.
Oh.
Hi, I'm here for a new car. Tom. Yeah, how you doing? I'm great. Trading in your A6? I'm due for an upgrade. Let's take a look.
At Danbury Audi, we get to know more than just your name.
It's a basic human need to want to be listened to. And respect, well, it's hard to come by. A lot of communications providers may hear what you have to say, but without truly listening, they can't provide what you really need. Real listening leads to finding solutions that help transform your business so that you can achieve something truly remarkable.
John Butcher, guys, Barry Melrose back in Philadelphia. What a beautiful day it is, and the North Dakota cheerleaders and the bands.
Like July day out there for those girls.
Outside at Fan Fest, that's game 2 of our doubleheader. North Dakota and Minnesota. What a matchup. They've been talking about it all day long. Inside, it's Union Boston College. Union had 11 shots in the first period. They had 11 shots in the first 9 minutes of the second period. Matt Bodie now, Barry, 5 straight games with a point, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points.
I think Matt Bodie's made the difference in this period, John. He's playing great.
Yeah, he's their first star right now. He's kept them in the game. Union has outshot Boston College 23-14. We saw them make that adjustment. They're putting their defense back, trying to prevent odd man rushes. However, rush in front, score! Ciampini! Shane Goss-Despair with a soft wrist shot. Fell to the feet of Thatcher Demko. And Daniel Ciampini, who caused the screen on the first goal, gets the goal by the paint, and the Dutchmen have taken a 2-1 lead.
Again, the shot doesn't get blocked. You win the draw first. That's important. All 5 guys help in the draw. And just a little wrist shot, you don't get it blocked. Actually, that was probably going over the net.
Way over.
Demko doesn't play that. It's over the net, and there's no problem. We talked about him fighting the puck. He's dropped a couple that have hit him in the mitt so far, and that one just goes right to Ciampini's skate. He's a big goaltender. He's 6'4". That was well over the net. Just leave it alone. And right there you see Ciampini just wins the battle, goes to the back and picks up the rebound, throws it in the net. Wow. Great shot though by the defenseman, not getting it blocked.
Daniel Ciampini, the junior, 20th goal of the year.
BC better be careful, Johnny. This doesn't get away from them right now.
Quinn Kesnick, what do you have down by the rink on Boston College?
Well, that's the vibe down here. Union fans on their feet. Meanwhile, poor body language by BC on their bench. During that last time out, Thatcher Demko came over and laced into his teammates. I mean, laced into his teammates, looking no worse for wear in terms of his health after getting kicked in the head. But he was trying to pick his team up, and then right off that media timeout, a quick goal. So things turning in favor of the Dutchman.
Yeah, like Larry said, that shot would have been 2-3 feet over the net, but he wanted to glove it and get a stoppage. However, it fell to his feet, and Daniel Ciampini was there for his 20th goal of the year, and the Dutchmen have taken the lead.
Well, the stars for Union have answered, Johnny. Bodie, guys like that, Goss-Despair, no back line. Now the BC stars have to answer.
Fitzgerald had a great chance. Cangelosi had a great chance. Neither could bury it. Just that one early goal by the big line of Gaudreau. But here's Arnold out there again. Arnold throws it across to Doherty. Doherty behind the net. Quinn Smith is out there right now with Hayes and Arnold. Gaudreau's trying to get out there. Hard shot by McCoshen, kicked out wide. Doherty steps up for the big hit. He's a defense. We got to be careful. Hayes throws it across to McLeod. McCoshen throws it in front. Taken there.
Hayes is great, Johnny. I love watching this kid play.
Gaudreau. Hard shot. Kicked aside by Stevens. as Ian McCoshen has a couple shots. McCoshen and Doherty on the point. Here's Gaudreau. Almost pulled down. Hayes across, looking for Doherty, but it jumps over his stick, and back come the Dutchman.
Great answer back by that big line for Boston College.
Gaudreau is back, watching Goss is there in the hard wrist shot by Cruz, and the sticks are flying as Gaudreau and the Eagles are getting frustrated here in the second period.
Johnny, you hit the nail on the head. That is total frustration. Johnny Gaudreau and that Boston line, they don't play like that. Teams are usually doing that to them because they're so frustrated playing against that big line for Boston College. Right now, Union's got them on the verge, boy. BC's becoming unglued. They just got to continue playing the way they are. Here's the turnover. Acceleration down the wall. This is a smart play. No one's going to the net. He's by himself. Go to the middle and shoot. Demko's having trouble handling the puck. Go to the front of the net. If Johnny Gaudreau's not in slashing guys, Johnny, that's not how he plays. Guys are supposed to be slashing him.
Trying to draw the penalty down here. Didn't quite get it, and then really did kind of lose his goal for a second, but BC fortunate they didn't get a penalty there, and we remain 5-on-5. There's Matthew Gaudreau out there again with Chris Callanan and Adam Gilmore. Stevens leaves it behind the net. Gingras, nice move and easy breakout for Union. They did it all last week at Bridgeport, and they're breaking out pretty good today, Barry. BC only has 16 shots here. In the second period, Union has 26, and here they come again. Novak, Sullivan, and Hatch. But there's a turnover, and back comes BC. Gaudreau throws it up. Callanan looking across for Gilmore. Big body collides with Hatch. Hatch goes down. The puck comes out. Stick nicely there by Eagles. Here they come. Matheson broken up. Matthew Gaudreau looking front, but it's blocked by his own teammates. BC had almost a 4-on-1 there.
It was a 4-on-1, and Bodie made the play. He was the lone guy back, and he stopped the puck from going across.
Didn't even get his shot. Matheson stopped there by the paddle of Stevens. Gingras throws it up, but off the bench to get his Fitzgerald. Got to wait to get onside. Fitzgerald now. Wrist shot blocked there by Gingras. Goes to the corner, back to the point. One-timer McLeod hasn't scored yet this year. That's stopped by Stevens. McLeod again. Comes to Austin Cangelosi, who had a great chance to score. Wrist shot blocked there by Hatch. He denies Santini. Hatch will throw it down, gets by Santini. This will be icing. The sacred grounds of Augusta serve as the backdrop for the season's first major. Which one of golf's greats will sustain the challenge, have the honor of donning the green jacket? The Masters, second round tomorrow, 3 Eastern on ESPN, live on the Watch ESPN app. So Matt Bodie does it on both ends of the ice, Barry.
He's unbelievable. It was a 4-on-1, and the star player is a Boston coming in there, and he goes down his belly, make sure the pass doesn't get across. Great play. Won't show up on the scoreboard, but his teammates saw him do that.
Sit wins the faceoff. Hard slap shot from the point by Santini. Deflects wide of Stevens. Quinn Smith behind the net. Bodie and Gingras, the defensive pair for Union. Quinn Smith taken away by Bodie. 165 pounds, but he's wiry strong down there.
He's from Manitoba. Everybody's strong in Manitoba.
They throw cattle in the offseason, correct?
Totally.
Demko kicks it wide. Wilkins had the shot. Back to the point. Henry. Third defensive pair out there for Union. Noah Henry, Charlie Vassaturo. Again, the puck around the net. Taken by Silk, and here come the Eagles the other way. Isaac McLeod leads the rush. Over to Brendan Silk. Can't reach it. Here's Santini. He's got some room to move. And he wrists it around the glass. Off the ice comes Arnold. Here comes Billy Arnold. In front, backhander. Stevens can't find it. It's behind his own net. Now he sees it finally.
Strong move by Stevens, so he held his post. He was very strong, didn't let Arnold push him back.
Here's Gaudreau, chased by Carr, goes by Carr, loses control, and goes down on the ice. Here comes Carr the other way. Carr, wrist shot, wide of Demko. Vassaturo pitches. Hayes breaks that up. BC will try to break up as Union changes. They have some room here. But it takes them an extra time, and back set on defense is Union, and that will be icing on Boston College. So again, Barry, a late developing 4-on-1 for Boston College.
Any 4-on-1 takes a while to develop, John. There's 4 guys. Watch Bodie here. Gets the first pass.
Wow.
Has the presence of mind. By then, his buddies are all back. That's an aggressive play. Most guys would just back in and maybe give him a shot from the outside. Probably surprised the guy with the puck that the defenseman attacked him on a 4-on-1.
Yeah, I think he saw his back-checking wingers, like you said, so he could be aggressive.
Just had to stall him for a minute to get his guys back.
He timed it perfectly. Here comes Gaudreau. 5 minutes left in the second period. He scored the first goal of the game. Here he comes. High slot goes in front. He's trying to tip it in. It just goes wide. And back comes Max Novak. Novak with Hatch and Sullivan. Knocked away, back to the point. Kept in by Taylor. Taylor's out there with Goss's pair. Here's Hatch. Here comes Billy Arnold. Arnold. Hayes trying to tip it in. He does. Hayes will go chase it down with Arnold and Goodrow hovering. Behind the net, Taylor. Here comes Arnold. Back to the point, but he gets by Steve Santini. He would have had something there.
He had lots of time. He could have brought it in, went right to the sky with the big slapper.
Taylor, the freshman, this guy can really skate. Number 2.
Look how he used the net, Johnny. Perfect. Great job.
Sam Coda, number 11. Coda's out there with Ikola and Cruz, but back comes Boston College the other way. Calman, late defenseman, shot, scores! Steve Santini has tied it with the twisted wrister.
Well, Union had complete control of the puck, Johnny. They were skating up the ice, and I think it was Coda who lost it. All he has to do is get it by that guy, and it might be an outnumbered chance the other way. He turns the puck over. You can't turn the puck over against BC with that ability to have. Right there, Coda has it. Just chip it up the wall. You got support right there. He doesn't do that. Now the 3-on-2's created. The man's coming late. Perfect wrist shot right inside. Again, high. Obviously, they're looking for something here against the goaltender Stevens, but another high shot, perfect shot. Right under the bar. Wow. But again, turnover in the neutral zone can't happen.
New Jersey Devils second-round draft pick. What a pass by Chris Calnan, the 19-year-old from Norwell. He's the man who saw Santini come late. And fortunately, he was a right-handed shot. The only right-handed shot on the blue line. It couldn't have been a more perfect guy. They were hoping for some secondary scoring. Steve Santini, just his 3rd goal of the year, but it's his biggest goal of the year.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Nissan Altima with NASA-inspired zero-gravity seats. Let it take the weight off your drive. Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Magic Dave Starman, Tom Anastas will be with you in a few minutes. What did you see there in that second period so far?
I saw the pride of Long Beach, New York, score a big goal. Steve Santini for BC.
We'll break it all down. Look ahead to the other half of the Frozen Four. See you in a few.
John Butchergrass, Barry Melrose. Let's take a look at tonight's Reese's perfect play. And Barry, sometimes guys scream for the puck when they're open.
Well, I always scream for the puck. No one would ever give it to me. But what a great pass and what a great shot. Again, going high against the goaltender, Steven. They obviously see something, but just an unbelievable play. Again, turnover in the neutral zone. Can't happen.
Quinn Kesnick, Steve Santini, was he screaming for that puck?
He was screaming. He flew over the red line, and his mouth was open. You talk about great communication. Pays off big time for BC.
And again, Barry, that Gilmore-Calnan Magic line for the second best line on this team after the big line.
And they've been getting ice time, too. Jerry's been playing those guys a lot.
Like I said, all freshman line, and especially Gilmore with that big body. And again, Calnan with an unbelievable pass as the hard wrist shot, again, soft wrist shot, I should say, by Santini. This time is gloved by Stevens.
Now Union's getting a little sloppy. That puck went up the wall. The winger can't let that puck go by him. His job is to eat it. Hopefully he can pick it clean and go. But you can't let the puck go by you to the point. That's the guy you're covering. If it goes by you, the guy you're covering is going to walk to the top of the circles and have a wicked wrist shot. So Union's getting sloppy here. They're lightening up. They can't let that happen.
Jerry York gets last change. He saw the Sullivan-Hatch line come out, so he puts his big line back out. He did have his second line out there, but once Rick Bennett made his move, he wants this line against this strong Sullivan-Hatch line out here and Novak for Union. Perhaps he wasn't comfortable with that matchup, and clearly he wasn't, because he does get the last change. Boston College is considered the home team today. They wear these jerseys whenever it's a one-and-done game. Arnold, Hayes, late charging shot, saved by Stevens, and the whack by Hayes is wide as Scott Savage, the defenseman, again activating.
That was Hatch's man. Hatch let his man go to the front of the net. Hatch fell asleep covering Savage at the point.
Arnold, Gaudreau, Looking for help, spins away Gretzky style, back to Savage, down to Hayes. Hayes, as you can see, likes to find people to pass to. Slap shot by Savage, didn't have much on it. Arnold pursues aggressively, and it comes to Hayes. Kevin Hayes, his points are open as Union collapses. He keeps the puck, back to Savage. Savage towards the net, tipped by Matheson. That's the defenseman in there. Gaudreau behind the net. Gingras tries to muscle him off, and he does. And the Dutchman will look to break out, and they will.
Union's getting sloppy again. They had the puck a couple times clean in their stick and gave it up. That's not Union hockey. When they get the puck, they make a play with it or it gets out.
Matheson, number 5, gets it up to Brendan Silk. Silk, Sitt, and Smith out there now for Boston College. Along the boards, back to McCoshen. McCoshen, Santini getting more run out there. Silk in the corner. Sophomore from Wakefield, Mass. Brendan Silk protecting the puck, but Gingras does a good job to steer it away, and here comes Novak. Breaking out, Carr. Carr has Ciampini. Carr, wrist shot deflected up into the netting by Santini, who then rides him into the glass.
I'll tell you, I like the way BC's playing. They look like the team now with the confidence, winning the battles. And there's that play I was talking about. Union had the puck clean, and they end up giving up. And that's Hayes. That's a 30-goal scorer. And there's Hatch getting beat by Savage to the front of the net. Those are fundamental plays you have to make in hockey. The wingers pick up the D, and you don't lose the puck when it's on your stick. You make a play with it, or you get it out. So there's Dave Bagley, the world's greatest trainer, working on Carr.
Bags, broken skate blade now for Carr, so he could be done for this period unless your boy Bags can make a quick move.
He'll make a quick move.
All right, we'll time this.
Let's time it.
All right.
Come on, Bags.
2:07 left in this period, so we'll see how quickly Carr can get back out there, if he does at all. Here come the Eagles again now. Another turnover, and Brown throws it back in. Patrick Brown with Austin Cangelosi and Ryan Fitzgerald. That's Taylor behind the net. Goes to Goss's Bear. It's been kind of quiet this period.
It's been very quiet. I was thinking the exact same thing.
But again, this is a dynamic player who can do something great in a second. It was almost offside, but it's called onside. Santini just tied it up. Brings it down. Will this be icing? Yes, it will. So 98 seconds ago. So again, Carr with the broken skate blade here. There's your boy Bags, Barry.
The blade is coming off, and it does take a while. They have blades now. We just put them on. The NHL teams have them. I don't know if Bags has got them down there with Union or not, but obviously it's a bigger job than just slipping a blade in and out.
Waved out of the face-off will be Max Novak. Kevin Sullivan will come in from Darien, Connecticut, the senior. Boston College struck first in this game, but then 2 straight goals by Union until Steve Santini tied it. Here comes Goss's Bear. Throws it over. Sullivan towards the net. Just trickles by Demko. Novak will keep it in. Max Novak, most outstanding player in Bridgeport. Taylor, defenseman towards the net. Tip blocked side. And taken there by Matthew Gaudreau. McLeod knocked off the puck. That was Cangelosi, my fault. Austin Cangelosi, but Union still has it. Loses control as Fitzgerald chases it down. Can't get it. 1 minute to go in the second period. Fitzgerald in there with Taylor. Freshman and freshman battling in the corner.
Great play.
Goes to Goss's Bear, number 14. Back to Taylor. Taylor head up. He's a very good skater. Goes around Fitzgerald.
That's a gutsy play. Less than a minute left in the game.
Back behind his own cage. Using it.
Period.
Lichtenwald out there. Here's Coda. Coda has a man in front, but it's deflected. Hayes. Here comes Boston College the other way. Kevin Hayes 3-on-2 with Arnold and Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau. Backhander to Hayes. Goes through his legs. And back come the Dutchman. 3 goals scored in this second period as it winds down in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The winner plays for the national championship on Saturday on ESPN. And Matt Bodie will look at the big jumbotron and stay behind his net. And the second period is over. And we remain locked up after 40 minutes.
What a period. I thought Matt Bodie right there had an unbelievable period for Union. Union had the game. They played most of the period, but a good pushback by Boston College. You see how few chances they need to score a goal. So Union can't fall asleep. They can't get sloppy against this mighty lineup that Boston College has.
So the Dutchmen survive a lot of odd man rushes in the second period. 3 goals, Barry, and Matt Bodie places this slap shot perfect.
I love this play. Presence of mind, didn't panic, gets a shot through, doesn't get blocked. Knew it had to go high. Demko never saw it. Off the draw here, you see Union win the battle. Same thing. Shot gets through. Demko should have just left that thing alone. It was over the net. Ciampini gets it and puts it in the wide open net.
And then Steve Santini, the pinching defenseman, takes a nice pass from Chris Calnan to tie it up.
It's a great Santini.
Absolutely. Quinn Kesnick on the ice.
Steve, how about that shot? First time in 22 games, a goal for you. Take me through the play. What happened?
Yeah, well, we got the puck out of the zone, clean breakout. Chris Calnan saw me coming in late. I didn't really aim, I just shot it, and I got a lucky bounce.
And momentum seems to be going back and forth. What can make the difference in the third period?
We just got to keep working. Both teams are very skilled. They work extremely hard, but it's going to come down to the team that's not going to give up, and that's what's going to make the difference.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks a lot.
We'll head things down to Charlotte. Matt Schick in our Frozen Four. Intermission report. An exciting second period here from Philadelphia. Knotted up at 2 apiece.
Thank you, Quinn. Welcome into our Frozen Four intermission report. Matt Schick along with Dave Starman and Michigan State head coach Tom Anastas. This is fun. This is fun. What we're watching out here. Pretty competitive game out there in Philadelphia. What a difference a period makes. First intermission, we're talking about that top line and how Union was a little silent. Now Union comes to life. That top line for BC made no noise during that period. How has Union gotten on the board?
I think in a couple of different ways. Number one, they were better on faceoffs as the period went on. Number two, they were better on the rush as the period went on. And number three, they've done a really nice job taking away the middle lane of the ice. Union comes up, gets an opportunity on the rush. They don't get a chance at it, or they don't get a goal here, but they get a good rush to get a good scoring chance. Then, shortly after that, they're able to convert on a rush opportunity. Bodie just makes a great play here. Freezes the defenseman coming out, the forward coming out to block the shot, rifles it home. Now, early on in the period, Union wins a faceoff here. They get back to the point, which is what they want. They don't get anything out of it. They were good on faceoffs that period. Then, later on in the period, off the faceoff, shot to the front of the net, and they get a goal. It's one of the biggest things in hockey right now is the ability to win draws, get draws back, and get pucks to the front of the net and get shots. And we talked about that a lot, how vital those faceoffs are.
Oh, they're critical. They start every play. So, every time you start, it's like a shotgun and a sprint, and guys have to be ready for it.
What did you see as a difference between Boston College in that first period, Tom, and Boston College in that second period?
I thought they started to get a little bit sloppy, especially coming through the neutral zone. Credit Union. Union did a real nice job of breaking things up. And BC blocked 12 shots in that first period. And here, great play by Union on this goal. Finds a way to get the puck to the net. Same thing on this second goal. Avoid the block at the point, front of the net, rebound, goal. And then, of course, on the goal, came off a transition. Defenseman comes up late in the play. What a great play for a freshman in his first Frozen Four.
Good freshman line there, getting things done.
And a good freshman defenseman, too, and Steve Santini, who played his junior hockey with us in Long Beach, New York, with the New York Apple Court. He is just one of those kids who has continued to evolve. His dad was a player at the University of Maine. His grandfather still plays men's league hockey back in Long Beach. It's a great hockey family.
It's an exciting period there. 32 combined shots on goal. Union with 17, BC with 15. One of those two teams headed to the Frozen Four, just like Minnesota or North Dakota. We will look ahead to the other half of the Frozen Four coming up.
Mine was earned in Korea in 1953.
Afghanistan in 2009. Orbiting the moon in 1971.
Once it's earned, USAA Auto Insurance is often handed down from generation to generation because it offers a superior level of protection and because USAA's commitment to serve current and former military members and their families is without equal. Begin your legacy. Get an auto insurance quote. USAA. We know what it means to serve.
There once was a hungry road that wouldn't let drivers get very far. It wore out their tires, forcing them to buy new ones time and time again. Then along came the Michelin Man who proved the right tire changes everything. With long-lasting tires in place, those drivers were back on the road to saving money. Drive longer with the Michelin Defender tire, backed by a 90,000-mile limited warranty. Michelin, a better way forward.
What does everything mean to you?
With the Quicksilver Cashback Card from Capital One, it means unlimited 1.5% cash back on everything you purchase every day. It doesn't mean everything as long as you buy it at the gas station. It doesn't mean everything until you hit your cashback limit. It means earn 1.5% cash back on every purchase, every place, every occasion, all over creation. That's what everything should mean. So consider, what's in your wallet?
This weekend, get ready for something new and amazing. It's Golden Corral's new weekend dinner spotlights. Friday is Golden Corral's brand new fish fry. It's favorites like new bone-in catfish and catfish fillets to get the weekend off to a delicious start. Saturday, it's all your hot off the grill favorites. It's non-stop USDA sirloin fillets, barbecue, chicken breasts, and chops grilled to perfection. And the weekend finishes up with our endless Sunday Carver's Buffet featuring roasted turkey, Cajun sausage, roast beef, and more. It's our weekend dinner spotlights, and it's only at Golden Corral.
Hey guys, what's up? I forgot my phone.
The Scion FRS makes everything epic. Scion, what moves you?
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
Matt Bodie getting Union on the board. His 7th goal, 36 points. He had 2 goals in the regional. There it is. He's got 1 in the Frozen Four. Union and BC knotted up at 2 as we enter our 3rd period. Coming up tonight, what to watch for? It's North Dakota taking on Minnesota, 2 former WCHA rivals. Minnesota, the #1 overall seed. Great offense. Of course, with Kyle Rao, Justin Clues, Hudson Fashing, pair of talented freshmen there. And you also have a North Dakota team not high on high-end top talent or top lines, but certainly just a team that gets after it game in, game out. You've got those tournament wins. No program in men's Division I ice hockey has more NCAA tournament wins than Minnesota. 12 combined championships. That's our next game, second half of the Frozen Four. Give me something you're going to be looking at for the #1 overall seed, Tom.
I think the key to their team is their defense. And I think that if they can do a good job of moving the puck quickly out of the zone, advancing the puck, and then joining the rush, North Dakota have a very difficult time establishing a forecheck.
What about North Dakota, Dave?
Boy, did you just take the words out of my mouth. North Dakota's defense is so dynamic in all 3 zones, especially in the neutral zone, cutting off offense. I think that North Dakota's defense being involved in the play is going to be a huge factor in this game. They move pucks out quick. Again, they're really good through the neutral zone, generating wide speed, and they get involved in the play offensively, especially when they roll down the weak side wall. So North Dakota's defense a big factor.
North Dakota, a team that, would you agree with that? Just a team that you don't really know where the scoring is going to come from with this team. We saw different guys, especially against Ferris State in that double overtime win in the regional, just come up big. It's a little different than other teams here in the Frozen Four.
They got a 4th line that can score. They got a 3rd line that can score. And depending on where you put Steph Patton and who his winger is, he can generate some offense too. And then you get a guy like Rocco Grimaldi, who's a one-man show. And Michael Parks, who to me is the Adam Graves of college hockey. He's another guy that makes a lot happen.
Don't underestimate their team. They can play. They can play offensively.
They are a 4 seed in just a name only. The #4 regional seed. Absolutely. We haven't had a #4 regional seed win it all since way back in last year when Yale won it all. Daniel Ciampini, it's 20th goal of the season. Union was up 2-1. We're knotted at 2. John and Barry with the 3rd period call.
This Premium Chicken Club is awesome.
There's a new Premium Chicken Club in town?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the sandwich.
Is it just for chickens, or do they let people in?
Sometimes they let people in if you're cool
You've
enough.
been?
Yes, I've been to the Premium Chicken Club. Because I knew the password.
What is it?
Password is, there's no club, you moron.
There's no club, you moron.
Welcome to the Premium Asiago Caesar Chicken Club. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop. This is how you Sonic.
I'm Beth. And I'm Michelle. And we own the Paper Cottage. It's a stationery and gift store. That's cute. What's that? Anything we purchase for the Paper Cottage goes on our ink card.
So you can manage your business expenses and access them online instantly with the game-changing app from Ink.
We didn't get into business to spend time managing receipts. That's why we have Ink.
We like being in business because we like being creative. We like interacting with people.
So you have time to focus on the things you love. Ink from Chase. So you can.
At GMC, incredible thinking always comes first. Like the GMC Sierra, the first in its class to offer direct injection, active fuel management, and variable valve timing, standard on every engine. The first to offer an innovative cargo bed with LED lighting. And now, during the GMC April open house, all 2014 GMC Sierras are specially priced, so you get thousands off MSRP. This month, use your special value pricing to get over $8,000 total value on this specially equipped GMC Sierra SLE.
Feels pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Bam. Yes.
Honey. Seriously?
Lowe's wide line of outdoor power equipment includes Cobalt, Husqvarna, Troy-Bilt, and John Deere. Choose a free dump cart or spreader with purchase of a John Deere 100 Series tractor.
Stuck in a contract? Switch to T-Mobile. We'll pay your early termination fees, so you can get the new Galaxy S5 for $0 down right now.
A clear sunny day at Hillsborough. The stage is set for a rerun of last year's classic.
It was obvious there was too many people. Rasping, shouting, panic.
The price of Hillsborough is not reducible to 96 people dying.
What if I told you tragedy happened in minutes? Justice has taken far longer. 30 for 30 Soccer Stories, presented by PNC Bank. Hillsborough, directed by Daniel Gordon. Tuesday at 8 on ESPN.
We've got 17 national titles comprising these Frozen Four. One of those teams will add to their trophy case the championship game at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN on Saturday. Will we see Steve Santini and Boston College, the freshman with his 6th goal of the season? BC and Union, third period after the break.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA's consent is prohibited.
Rule 72.2. Players move on.
Number 2, Sander Bogart.
So do fans. Sunday Night Baseball, Red Sox, Yankees at 8. Baseball rules on ESPN.
I'm a 6'8" power forward from your alma mater. We're one shot away from winning it all. And you couldn't even look away if your kitchen was on fire. Hey, look, your kitchen's on fire. And if you got your home insurance where you got your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for all that. It's March, and it's mayhem. So get Allstate, where agents help keep you protected from mayhem like me.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
This is a map of the pressure points on my feet.
I had flat feet. I learned where the stress was at the Dr. Scholl's Foot Mapping Center. Then I got my number, which matched the custom-fit orthotic inserts with the right support.
Find your closest foot mapping center at drscholls.com.
I'm a believer.
Their first fight ended in controversy.
Straight on the button by Pacquiao. Hard left hook by Bradley.
And new WBO welterweight champion of the world, Desert Storm.
8-time world champion Manny Pacquiao seeks to avenge his shocking loss to Timothy Bradley.
What has Timothy Bradley made of?
Steel.
Pacquiao Bradley 2. Saturday, April 12th, live on pay-per-view.
out to Yankee Stadium to see the New York Yankees in action. Bring a group of 10 or more out to Yankee Stadium to take advantage of the many group ticket specials available, including pregame food and beverage options and game day suite rentals. For more information on entertaining your team with ours, visit Yankees.com, call 212-YANKEES, or email groups@Yankees.com.
I'm not looking for a date at the gym. I'm looking to get in shape. Here's the deal. I want the latest classes, a clean place, normal people, and I don't want to be bothered. That's why I joined Lucille Roberts. They have it all. Lucille Roberts, the women's gym.
Monster Energy Silver Cross, brought to you by Motorcycle Mall. Witness a total of 10 races, 77 intense laps, and 22 riders per race with 2 different classes. April 26th, for the first time ever at MetLife Stadium.
First, you imagine the team you want to create, the statement you wish to make. Give your vision shape. Remove all doubts. Refine the rough edges. A championship team must have a solid core. Made of a single element, a unity of purpose, a likeness of mind. Atop that foundation, a team must shine. A polished work of performance art. One team, formed and fashioned, will carve its destiny and name into the ice at the Frozen Four.
Love that music. Welcome back to the NCAA Frozen Four semifinal presented by Northwestern Mutual. The Union Dutchmen about to take the ice, tied at 2 with the Boston College Eagles. The winner of this game moves on to the national title game Saturday night. No place I'd rather be than at the rink with this certified beautician, Barry Melrose. Very interesting second period. Union dominates the first 9 minutes, 11 shots. Then they go 9 minutes without a shot.
You're exactly right, John. Both teams had moments of greatness. Both teams looked very good at times, but both teams struggled at times. Right here, you're going to see the goal that Bodie scores. That's just fantastic. Holds it, throws it in the wide open side through traffic. Couldn't draw it up better if you're a coach. Next goal, off a draw. They win the draw. Gostisbehere gets it, doesn't get the shot blocked. It was a high shot. If Demko doesn't touch it, it probably goes over the net. But Ciampini is there to get the puck. Now, right here, you're going to see Cota with the puck. There's 4 guys back. He has the puck clean in the stick, but he turns it over. You can't turn it over. And then Gilmore comes back and makes a beautiful pass to the great Santini. And Santini throws it up high over the goalie's glove. Union made some mistakes late in that game. It only costed them 1 goal. They have to be better with the puck if they're going to beat Boston College in the third period.
Yeah, 11 shots in the first 9 of the second period for Union. Vecchione had 2 shots and 4 shots in the second period. As we begin the third period, tied at 2. Quinn Kesnick, what did Jerry York tell you?
They need to improve the intensity of their forechecking and get an offensive zone cycle going. What stands out from ice side, guys, though, is the radical momentum shifts in this game. It just seems to go back and forth.
Oh, you got that right. Again, Union 11 shots the first 9 minutes. Then they go a 9-minute stretch almost the rest of the period. They got one late where they didn't get a shot. Here comes Gaudreau. Arnold. Matheson back in, just goes wide.
That started with a bad pinch by Matt Bodie near the blue line. That created the outnumbered chance again.
Matheson has really activated himself. That was just a deft little backhand shot as his speed was taken in wide, but just wide. Here comes Novak, splits the D, Max Novak! Saved by Demko, a beauty, as it comes to Gaudreau.
Things haven't changed. Going to continue the same way as the last period.
You can see why Thatcher Demko is going to be a first or second round pick, the first goalie to go. Great positioning, good push off, good anticipation. Back comes Novak. That backhander goes off the glove of Demko, who, if he's had one issue.
That's right. That's happened a number of times in this game. That glove hand letting him down.
Needs a bigger one.
I don't think it's possible to have a bigger one.
Fitzgerald gets it out. Patrick Brown. Fitzgerald. Cangelosi, so a couple early chances here in the third period. What a game it's been. As Quint mentioned, down by the ice, momentum shifts in this game. Back and forth.
Handle your nerves in this situation, Johnny. Don't do things out of character.
And Union's only given the big line 1 goal thus far. Cangelosi in front. muscled off a play there by Taylor. Gelosi has it. Cycles it back down low. This is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes back to Brown behind the net, the senior. Brown, watched by Lichtenwald. Brown and Lichtenwald. See Brown, the older player. Lichtenwald does a good job, but now Brown will fish it back out as Gostisbehere takes it, and he can skate out of trouble. Turns away, and here he goes to settle the play down.
Man, I wish I'd had the confidence to do that when I was a player. That just takes all the pressure off you. Just go back, get your changes, settle everybody down. That's a great play.
You played with the low glass. You need this high glass. You would have played another 300 games.
I would have played a lot better with high glass. There's no doubt about that.
Taylor, first shot is blocked by Santini. And here come the Dutchmen pressuring in a 2-2 game. Bassaturo throws it wide. Sure, the coaches of both teams tell their demons, be careful of block shots off shin guards. That could lead to breakaways the other way here in the third period. Forechecking Boston College to keep it in. This line's been very good. All freshman line. Matthew Gaudreau, Calnan, Gilmore. First shot towards the net. Doesn't get there. Nice block shot in front. Noah Henry with the block shot. Santini goes across McLeod. He shoots it wide on purpose. Calnan, who made the nice pass to Santini. Calnan tries to make another pass to a pinching McLeod. Doesn't get there. And it comes back to Santini at center ice.
BC's better right now. They're showing more confidence. They're hungrier on the puck. They're winning those physical battles. That's got to change if you're a Union fan.
Santini's first goal in 23 games tied it. That's where we are now, here in Philadelphia. North Dakota and Minnesota will follow. Carr falls down. Off the ice comes Bodie. Throws it across to Ciampini. Doherty took a chance. Here comes Ciampini. Slap shot into the glove by Demko. You showed his reaction there. He's kind of frustrated at himself, dropping some of those shots into his glove. But a couple chances early, Barry.
Well, right here you're going to see that outnumbered chance that was created because Bodie made a bad change. That's Carr back there playing defense because Matt Bodie pinched. Almost a great goal. And right here you're just going to see Novak go in. Great play. We saw that so many times in the regionals. And here's the last shot. Ciampini just wired it. But again, right there, Demko makes a good save with his glove hand.
Vecchione waved out. Carr comes in against Arnold. Face off, won by Boston College. The caution goes it around to Gaudreau. Gaudreau chips it to center ice in the Hayes direction, but it comes to Bodie. Bodie's undrafted player. Sure, he'll get some looks in the free agent market. He's a smaller player, though, at 165, 170. That'll be the challenge for him in professional hockey. This reminder, tomorrow night, the young guns of the Nationwide Series head to South Carolina to take on Darlington Raceway. NASCAR Nationwide Series at Darlington tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern, here on ESPN2, also live on the Watch ESPN app.
BC's coming back with a big line. Obviously, Union couldn't change on the icing, so Gaudreau's line's out there again.
Arnold wins the face-off and still has it. Back to the point to Matheson. Matheson walks the line, can't find a shooting lane. Carr, good job in front. Hayes whiffs on it, gives another chance, throws it in front, covered by Stevens. As Arnold battles there with Vecchione. A couple New England boys going at it.
Well, Vecchione's taking umbrage because Hayes and Arnold and all those guys actually knocked the puck right out of the glove of the goaltender, Stevens. Great traffic in front. Gaudreau's down there supplying the screen also. Now there's the battle. Oh, he had it. Couldn't get a stick on it. Now you see Stevens get a hand on it, and Arnold knocks it out of his glove right there. He had a wide open net.
Just bounces over his blade, so Arnold, Hayes, and Gaudreau remain out there with Savage and Matheson. This is Savage, slap shot, kick save by Stevens. You saw that late. Hatch tries to get it out. Novak does, but it comes back to Gaudreau, and Novak will go back to Gostisbehere, who goes to Taylor. Taylor across the ice, looking for Sullivan, can't get it. Savage is going to get it out, but tipped back by Taylor. And that whole sequence there kind of really shows what this game has been about. Back and forth momentum swings.
4 minutes, BC takes control. 4 minutes, Union takes control. Then it goes back to BC again. No team's been able to do it for the full 20 minutes.
Hayes, what a pass to Brown. Here comes Brown in alone on Gostisbehere. Throws it in front, hoping for a direction goal off of a skate or Fitzgerald. But back come the Dutchman the other way. A hard shot there off of Santini by Wilkins. It goes into the netting here in Philadelphia.
Well, Union's playing with fire right here because they're giving BC too many chances. The Gaudreau line is out there and getting good chances. You saw Hayes in front of the net with that rebound. Right here, loose puck again. Watch, right here, he can't go around the net, so he spins and throws it on his backhand. That's a great play by Brown, having a strong game for BC. Smart play.
Lichtenwald against Patrick Brown, senior. against the freshman. See if experience wins out for Brown. That's kind of won by Listerwall, but Cangelosi to Fitzgerald. Good anticipation. Cangelosi is dangerous. Here he comes, but he's steered off nicely by Bodie. Fitzgerald picks it up. He has Doherty at the point. Penalty coming up on Boston College. Interesting interference call. Fitzgerald doesn't like the call.
It was interference. I didn't think they were going to call it, so that's a late call by the referee, but it was definitely interference. Puck's coming up the wall. Right there, you see the Union player trying to get by. Cangelosi wasn't able to do it, or Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald takes a penalty on it. Definitely interference, but the refs have been letting a lot of stuff go. There's been a lot of hacking and whacking out there. I think they've done a good job. The game has been fantastic.
Yeah, the game's had great flow. They haven't gotten in the way.
Yep.
Short-handed, Gaudreau and Arnold, of course, are dangerous. Here they come. Gaudreau fakes the slap shot, goes around Carr, who's a forward. Wraparound attempt, he had that in Worcester. He scored, but he doesn't there. Stevens closes off the point. Arnold steals. The turnover. Behind the net, Gaudreau picks it up. So the 4-forward power play almost cost Union there because it was Gaudreau working on Carr.
I bet your Carr's heart rate got up to about 250 when Gaudreau was coming down on it.
Here comes Wilkins. He goes to Bodie, the defenseman. Bodie throws it across into space, taken by Novak. Novak back to Bodie, who settles things down. Carr. Ooh, leaves it for Bodie dangerously. Cangelosi, good job, tips it. That goes up into the bench. It will come outside the zone. So here comes Johnny shorthanded.
Well, right there, Carr's a forward. The good thing he can skate, and Gaudreau know that. He knew that was a forward he's going down on. Stevens doesn't know where the puck is. He makes a move side to side, a good move side to side. Puck goes off his pad a little bit, but he doesn't know where it is. He doesn't have a clue. It's out in the slot.
Brown and Cangelosi out there to kill the penalty.
Brown's got 2 shorthanded goals too, just like Arnold we talked about earlier. So they will challenge you shorthanded.
Caution and Matheson are on D. They'll try to kill this power play. Pontarelli and Taylor out there. Champini goes in. That's going to come out, and Gostisbehere will pick it up. Gostisbehere. He had the assist on the Champini goal. Demko reels it around. Stevens or Hayes will try to get it out. Patrick Brown does.
Not a great power play. You're hoping that power play will ignite your team, get them fired up. Really, it's the other way around. GC's got to be charged with a penalty killing.
Michael Sitt and Kevin Hayes are the forwards now with Matheson and McLeod. But Union is set up now with plenty of time. Gostisbehere. Slight, but he can shoot. Vecchione hard wrist shot blocked by Matheson. BC's had a lot of block shots today. Vecchione, one-timer! Gostisbehere! Score! The future flyer in Philadelphia makes it 3-2 Union.
I think I see Ronnie Hextall running down to the glass with a contract in his hand right now. What a shot. Got an assist on the Champini goal you talked about. Didn't look like his power play had anything going. Good movement, out high. Gostisbehere's getting set for the one-timer, and that's just a rocket. That just beat Demko right in the glove. I think he saw it. I think it was just a case he was going too hard. Good body presence in front of the net. Let's see if Demko, it looks like Demko sees it. He got the glove over. Might have been tipped. Champini get a stick on it.
I think you're right, Barry. I think that's going to be Daniel Champini's second of the game. The official scores will take a close look at that. I thought it hit the glove of Demko. I think you did too, but I think it hit the stick of Champini.
It looked like it went up a little bit over the glove.
So we'll let you know for sure, but the most important thing is for Union, they lead 3-2. Big hit there by Smith. Deflects to Demko, who gets out and hit hard from behind. This could be a major. Let's see if BC controls themselves here. Hatch is going to go to the box. This could be a 5-minute power play as Michael Sitt goes down. So we'll take a break, figure out what happens with the penalty, perhaps get the goal score as well. Hatch will go to the box, and Union will have a 3-2 lead when we return.
Life is more rewarding when you feel secure. At Northwestern Mutual, we'll keep you ahead of the game with a personalized plan that helps you stay focused on your goals.
Pizza Hut already makes great pizzas, but now they're delivering award-winning Wing Street wings. Time to put them to the test with some real wing experts. Pub trivia teams.
Delicious.
These are great.
Really good.
You gonna give my man one, or are you gonna box him out here?
Get 8 bone-out wings for $5. Wing Street from Pizza Hut.
They say less is more. But to us, more is more. Space, technology, design. The Lexus ES350 and EPA estimated 40 mpg ES hybrid. See your Lexus dealer.
The NCAA Frozen Four is presented by Northwestern Mutual. Proud to be an official corporate partner of the NCAA.
Beautiful outdoor pictures that you sent me via Twitter. Backyard rinks, frozen lakes and ponds. An amazing winter, and keep them coming. #Frozen4. And we'll keep showing them to you tonight and on Saturday. A major development here. Matt Hatch's gone very 5 in a game.
Well, it's a double. It affects them in more than one way. Yeah, now they got a 5-minute power play, and you got one of the best power plays in the nation. BC. Hatch is also on the top line for Union, the Novak line, so that disrupts that line also.
This could be the game, this next 5-minute stretch. The big line could explode, or Union could kill it all. They soft wrist shot. Brown pushes hard on Stevens. As Gaudreau sent a soft little slow pitch softball towards Stevens. So, Barry, the call is 5 in a game. It's up to the refs at their discretion.
The exact same thing happened in the first period. Union got a power play on it. It's going to be called in college hockey. You hit a guy in the numbers, it's going to be a penalty. Right here, Stevens, big and strong and net right there. I like that. Brown's in front of the net doing what he does, being a disruptive force. Union can't become unglued here. They got to keep their discipline. It's a 5-minute penalty. You lose Hatch. That's part of the game. Now you got to overcome that, fight through this, and kill this off.
4 forwards and Mike Matheson out there for Boston College. Same lineup as before. Patrick Brown, the senior center, who will now take the draw, is out there. Matheson alone deep. Brown wins the faceoff cleanly. Matheson has room. Hard slap shot. Just goes wide. Rebound in front. Oh, a great chance by Brown, who throws in front. Champini can't clear. Matheson. Gaudreau. Matheson. The way he's played, he deserves a goal. Gaudreau across to Hayes. Oh, he had a shot, didn't take it. Seems like Kevin likes to pass sometimes, but he likes to shoot. Matheson turnover. Gaudreau will catch Champini and force him to dump it in wide.
Take it to the net right there. Maybe draw a penalty on Gaudreau.
Here comes the Hobie Baker favorite. Johnny Gaudreau, leading scorer in the nation. What a pass to Arnold. Arnold back to Matheson. Now Hayes has time, but again, he'll opt to take it back out and go to Matheson. Matheson, rich shot in front. Again, Brown has that Thomas Holmstrom type screen Barry in front, and he's been pretty effective.
Well, Union's giving them shots from the outside. They're taking away the middle of the rink for Johnny Gaudreau, making life hard for him. But Stevens is going to have to make some key saves, because that's a great power play. They're getting the looks they want, Johnny. Shots from the middle of the rink.
5-minute power play, and a good job so far by Union.
Great job by Cote there. Cote winning the battle on the wall there. Great job.
Here comes Arnold. Throws off. Arnold will go off now, but of course they'll be back a couple of times on this 5-minute power play.
Oh yeah, they might call a timeout to get him on more.
Precaution rings it around. Fitzgerald will try to get it. Comes away from Bodie. Gilmore in front, throws it, squirts out. Here comes Union the other way. But the good skating there. Ian McCaution finds it and goes to Doherty. Matt Hatch with 24 minutes of penalties during the regular season. It's a 5 in a game, and this is going to be icing. So the Boston College power play off to a slow start for a frustrated Jerry York. The NCAA Frozen Four National Championship is Saturday night, 7:30 Eastern on ESPN. For more information on the 2014 NCAA Frozen Four, go to ncaa.com.
Make a shot beat you for a goal. Don't let that line tic-tac-toe it. All three of them touch it and throw it in the back of the net. That'd be a demoralizing goal to give up like that. Union's got a good game plan. Keep them to the outside, make a shot, beat them.
I wonder if some point during this power play, Jerry York would use his timeout to give the big line a rest. And if he wants to...
Jerry knows this. Don't worry. Jerry knows this could be the game.
Cancelosi tries to go, but Ikola does a great job to clear it out.
Excellent job. Good standing up, good strength from the puck. Good battle. Union's had a great kill so far. 2.5, half the penalty's gone, John.
We're halfway through the third period, and Union has a 3-2 lead. They've only given up the 1 goal to Gaudreau and company. Comes in front. Matheson, the D-man, pitching aggressively, will get it. Still has it. Needs it for Arnold. Arnold to Hayes. Hayes to Matheson, back to Hayes. Hayes has Gaudreau on the flank. He'll go to him. Gaudreau to Arnold. Bad angle back to Johnny. Gaudreau, one-timer, Hayes. It deflects wide. Off of Noah Henry in the high slot. The defenseman came out to block that shot. Gaudreau across to Hayes. Hayes looking. Shot squirts wide. They cannot get through this defense yet. Matheson has Hayes. Hayes looks to make another pass. Brown battling.
Great.
Cleared.
Novak. What a play by Novak on the wall, winning that battle. That's how you win games with effort like that, boy.
Big line will stay out there after a decent amount of pressure. Turnover. Here comes Carr. Carr in on Gaudreau now. Forward on forward. But again, the forward does a good job on D. Here comes Brown. Over to Gaudreau. Joe working on Bassaturo. Leaves it back for Hayes. Hayes to Matheson. Matheson, what a job by Union to close down these shooting lanes. Matheson to Hayes. Hayes to Matheson. Bodies in front. Gaudreau and Brown. Bassaturo's going to ring that out all the way down.
Jerry York doesn't have to call a timeout. Those guys stayed out the whole time anyways, John. They haven't left the ice. They're leaving the ice now.
They had to call them back in. Seeds will try to get him right back out there for the final 30 seconds. Here comes Adam Gilmore. Gilmore's been good this game, number 14. Big body. Great skater, long reach. Trying to go to Fitzgerald, but over a stick. Chipped out nicely there by Matt Wilkins, the sophomore. Teddy Doherty goes back to get it. It's 5-minute major winding down. Fitzgerald stops. Looking for the trailer. Goes down low to Cangelosi. Gilmore has precaution at the point. Goes to him. Precaution walks the line. Doherty. He can't find a place to shoot. They can't find a shooting lane. Precaution. Wrist shot. Rebounder front. Doherty, the defenseman on the doorstep. And it's cleared out. Nicely there by Max Novak.
What a save by Colin Stevens. Big and strong at net. What a great job.
Offside is the call at the blue line. BC 3 shots.
Wow. Colin Stevens.
Play.
Look at this. Puck goes out to the point. Got traffic in front. Gilmore's in front. There's the save. Gave up the rebound, but was strong. Stayed his ground. Made himself big. And got the second shot. What a job by Stevens. He was going to move side to side. He got that pad down. And then the Union players regrouped and threw it down the ice. Wow. What a sequence.
Looks like Union will kill this power play. Just 13 seconds left. Face-off in the Boston College end. Although they win the face-off cleanly and go to the races. Here comes Brendan Silk. Out there with Michael Sitt.
Union Stars use a lot of energy, John, killing that 5 minutes off Odie. Guys,
in alone, Sullivan! Saved by Demko in front, score! Mike Vecchione has made it 4-2 Union. And clearly the Minnesota and North Dakota fans have adopted Union for this game. They play the winner of this contest, and right now it looks good for the Dutchman.
Penalty killing was unbelievable. That got the team fired up. That got the team battling. Cardinal sin, you don't try and beat a guy when you're the last man. Bad play right there. And right there you're going to see the first save made by Demko, but he couldn't get back and make the save on the replay. Great job. Everybody chased the man behind the net with the puck. Nobody picked up Vecchione in front of the net. 2 defensemen chased the guy back behind the net. Wow. Now watch a Union bench.
Look at Rick.
What a great feeling, man. What a great feeling. Penalty killers got the job done, and then you get rewarded for your effort with a big goal like that.
Well, Jerry York has brought his troops over to try to rally them.
Yeah, that's a shocking thing, John. They're going to be wondering what's going on. They're young guys. Jerry's got to settle them down. He's got to make sure they know that the game's not lost. They still have lots of time. They got 8 minutes left. They've scored 2 goals in 8 minutes, I bet you, a ton of times this season. So that's what Jerry's selling right now. Guys, settle down. Boston College, we've got the offensive ability. We can do this. Just no more mistakes. Get playing our style again.
Again, this is game 1 of our doubleheader. Coverage of the Division I Men's Hockey Championship presented by Northwestern Mutual. It concludes with the championship game on Saturday. Winner of this game against the winner of Game 2 tonight on ESPN2, Minnesota and North Dakota. Those fans have entered the arena as we speak. And again, a great opportunity. The turnover by Kevin Sullivan. He tried to go forehand, backhand, and both BC defensemen end up behind the net, Barry.
Exactly. Santini created the turnover. He got his pocket picked at the blue line, and both guys panicked, and they chased the guy behind the net, leaving Vecchio right open in front of the net.
Calman, number 11, made the nice pass to Santini on the Santini goal. Slap shot by Savage goes wide. Gilmore behind the net. You see the desperation already in the BC players after that timeout. Savage wrist shot towards the net wide. Matthew Gaudreau hops over his stick. Here comes Carr the other way. Carr hit hard by Gilmore. Matheson picks it up. So much on the line here as Matthew Gaudreau picks it up and throws it towards Stevens and wide. Here's Kevin Hayes. Big line back out for BC. Billy Armour. Hayes gets it with the long reach. Turns over to Gaudreau. Here comes Gaudreau. Wrist shot never got there. Another block shot. That time by Gingras.
Union can't sit on this two-goal lead. They just can't play in their own end with this offense that BC has. You still got to attack them. That's how you got in this game, by stealing the puck off a defenseman's stick.
Last year in the Providence Regional, Barry and I were there when Union beat Boston College 5-1. Boston College pretty much told us yesterday as we met with the players and coaches of all four teams that they took Union a bit lightly. They said they didn't this time. They need to get off to a bit of a slow start. And once again this year.
Great composure by Gossenberg. Gossenberg behind the net there. Didn't panic, circle back, killed about 20 seconds off.
So Michael Vecchione, he's a New England kid from Saugus, Massachusetts. The freshman does it for the Union Dutchman. It's 4-2.
How has Cub Cadet been an American original since 1961? By creating innovations like a remarkable zero-turn rider with steering wheel control and four-wheel steering. By perfecting a cut that's consistently beautiful. By performing like nothing else on earth. And by giving you exceptional offers.
It's April savings at Fairfield Hyundai, your #1 Hyundai dealership. We have the biggest inventory in all of Fairfield and New Haven counties. Lease your choice of a brand new 2014 Elantra or Sonata for only $98 per month, or a 2014 Santa Fe just $199 per month. Nobody beats our deals, or we give you $2,000. We service all makes and models. Come experience the Fairfield Hyundai difference.
Come see me, Michael Rosselli, at Fairfield Hyundai on the Post Road in Fairfield.
Fairfield Hyundai.
Beautiful day in Philadelphia, the National Championship Trophy. That's what's on the line for these four schools here in Philadelphia. Now time for our Pick You Up moment of the game, brought to you by Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Barry.
All right there, Gossenberg shoots it. Campini touches it in front of the net. Great job right here. Sullivan picks the pocket of the defenseman right there. Santini goes in. Demko makes a great save, but on the rebound, Vecchione comes in and puts it in the wide open net. Wow, what a change of emotions in a short period of time. Great game.
Take a near miracle now for Boston College to get 2 late goals against one of the best teams in the country. BC is the highest scoring team in the country, but Union's the second highest scoring team and also the 4th best offensive team. Gostisbehere around the net it goes. Union team lots of 23s, 24-year-olds, lots of experience. Their games played at the college level, 159, 91, 147, 131, lots of games.
And they moved Wilkins up to play with Novak and Sullivan, so that's the guy that takes Hatch's spot.
Correct. Fitzgerald turns, but Stevens once again is there.
He's good, man. He looks confident.
Brown, the hard hit. Doherty tries to keep it in. He does. Rides the blue line. Puck loose in front. Fitzgerald. Puck was missed by the BC mitt, so play continues. No hand pass. 46er stick high. Now he has it back again. Throws it towards the net. In direction in front was Angelosi to try to get it, but he couldn't. Sullivan tries to smack it out. Number 16 hit hard there. Play continues. Doherty has it. Both teams change, and Doherty will get it in deep and try to get off himself as Calnan comes in. Flips it for Gilmore. Gilmore protects Yokota. Doherty still out there on the other point now. Behind the net it comes. Calm play by Nicola, back to his D. Gaudreau. Gilmore. Puck saved by Stevens as the wrist shot comes from the point. Union still tries to get it out. Listenwald will. Late offside. Touchdown is Goudreau as Ikola has some space. Wrist shot caught by Demko. He will leave it after judging to see where Ikola went. Bodie came up to deliver a big hit on Arnold, but Arnold saw him coming at the last moment. UC's number 1 line back out there again. They scored early but haven't scored since. They've had chances. Hayes to Gaudreau. Watch there by Gingras. Arnold comes in with his skates, and Arnold has it. Arnold throws it to Hayes in front, but Hayes had his stick lifted, and it comes out.
Good defense by Union. No one's running around. Everybody's where they should be. Not giving up any uncontested shots. Blocking lanes. Very good job.
Here comes Carr in front. Shot saved by Demko. Backhand attempt by Carr is also stopped by Demko. Here comes Matheson 3-on-2. Hayes, Gaudreau to the net. Can't get there. It's deflected behind the net. Good defensive play there by number 24, Sebastian Gingras. But back comes Boston College. Arnold tries to get it. But it's taken there and cleared down the ice. But soft enough? No, it won't. It will go for ice. 4:14 to go. Shots now 40 for Union. First line has 13 shots and 3 goals.
Carr's been pretty quiet today. They've done a really good job on him. But right here you see how dangerous it is. Makes a strong move to the front of net. Almost gets his own rebound to throw over Demko's pad. Demko was strong on this play also. But again, it's a 1-on-4 basically. That's what Carr needs to do. You know, maybe draw a penalty. Maybe you score a funky goal like this. But again, he's played a good game defensively. You just expect more out of him offensively.
Rick Bennett calls a timeout after that icing, wants to make sure that his team is rested. Now let's recap the mayhem brought to you by Allstate. These are all the goals of the game, and it began with Johnny Gaudreau with a bit of a greasy goal by the paint. That made it 1-0 Matt Bodie. We have seen him do that twice in this postseason tournament. Well-placed slap shots. Demko drops the soft wrist shot. Ciampini scores. Then Santini comes back to score. Ross's one-timer is tipped in by Ciampini. And then Vecchione, after Sullivan had the mini breakaway, comes in to clean up the garbage. And that's where we stand. A back-and-forth barn burner that has Union up 4-2 with 4:14 to go. The winner of this game plays the winner of Game 2 between Minnesota and North Dakota Saturday on ESPN.
I think if I'm Rick Bennett on the bench, I'm talking about wanting the puck. This, you know, you find out a lot about the coach, who he puts out in these situations, but you have to want the puck. You want to make a play. You just can't get it and shoot it away. You want confident guys right now. Guys that made the play in the first period, make the play with 4 minutes left in the third period. Just don't give it up because they're going to be cheating. They're going to be pinching. They're going to be attacking you. You know, just have the composure to make one play and get the puck out.
Quinn Kesnick, what do you have down by the sheet?
No surprise coming off that Union timeout. Jerry York sends out his number 1 line. Focus, just sucking up some rebounds in front.
Hayes battles with Gingras, taken by Doherty, throws it. It comes to Arnold. Nice pass to Gaudreau, but his stick is tied up nicely there, and Union will clear. Caution, throws it around. Arnold will chase it down, and he has it. Arnold throws it in front, but nobody there. Caution tries to keep it in, but it's chipped out nicely by Vecchione. Hayes turns it over to Vecchione. Here he comes. First shot. Pass. Demko, but wide.
He's got a sneaky shot. That thing was moving.
Backhanded by Ciampini, going for the hat trick, just goes wide. Watch there by McCaution. Wilkins is in. Arnold does a good job to steal that puck away from him, but Wilkins gets it back. But taken by Gaudreau. Here he comes. Through the D. Johnny Gaudreau tries to make one more move, but it's Gostisbehere he tried to go through.
Gostisbehere and Bodie are on the ice together here, John. Power against power.
Novak. Wilkins blocked nicely there. And back come the Eagles. Matheson had that block shot. Silk throws it in, and he'll chase it down. Working on the freshman, Taylor, good hard hit. Behind the net it goes. Taylor is down. Puck comes up, and it's Gostisbehere. Matheson keeps it in, but it comes out over his stick. Some bouncing pucks have cost Boston College in certain situations in this game. Silk throws it in. Sitt goes after it with Quinn Smith. There's Sitt. Watched by Taylor. Careful to keep his hands off him. Smith trying to go in front to Silk, but never got there. Here comes Gostisbehere with his head up. He'll go behind the net. He'll get a change, and he'll wait.
Great play, composure. Get 4 fresh guys out there, killing time. Exactly what you think the best defenseman in the nation would do.
This head-to-head matchup of great young college players, Gostisbehere and Gaudreau. As we have an icing call, the puck will come back down to the Union end, and so far it's Gostisbehere, the Flyer draft pick, who's gotten the best of Ryan Fitzgerald, the freshman, and the rest of the Eagles. They are in great shape with 2.5 to go, up 4-2.
The goalie's going out, John.
Wow. Early pull from Jerry York, but I guess down 2. This is
down
about the
2,
right
yeah,
time.
I like this call. You got to face off in the Union end. You know, why do it in like a fire drill during the play?
Well, looks like that call has been changed to offside. To see if Jerry York reconsiders his position to pull Demko, as it'll be just outside the Union goal. 2:32 to go on Broad Street. Playing for that when we come back.
At Domino's, we make your pizza by hand with fresh dough and 2 layers of cheese.
I think of myself as a craftsman, and these are my tools.
Order a Domino's 2-topping pan pizza for just $7.99 and taste just how good handmade can be.
After such a winter, reawaken yourself to sun-filled days. The Infinity Limited Engagement Spring Event with more than exceptional offers on our entire lineup, like the new Q50 for $369 a month.
Check out Bass Pro Shops for great deals on great gear, like 20% off Redhead Max Creek shorts, and save $10 on these worldwide Sportsman water shoes. Plus, bring the kids this weekend for our free Easter event, including a free picture with the Easter Bunny.
When you're killing penalties, Barry, you want those red circles to be close to each other.
Well, Rick Bennett could teach this at Union College. It's called penalty killing 101. Look at the puck movement. It's going side to side, but you got men in the passing lanes. It's not going through the box. That's what you're trying to make them do. Go around the outside. Shoot from the outside. Look at the shooting lane right there. No way to shoot. He's going to go back to the far side. Good anticipation. Puck is stolen by the other penalty killer on the back door. Bodie was great. Vecchione was great. Novak was great. Everybody that Rick Bennett put on the ice in that 5-on-4 was awesome.
So now the faceoff is deep in the Union zone, so Thatcher Demko is pulled. Empty net to our left. Boston College extra attacker down 2. Matheson trying to get something to the net. Hayes. It's not working up top. I want to take this thing down low, Barry, and try to bring it in. Arnold in front, never gets there. Net is empty. Bodie has it. He's an accurate shooter. Taken it by Matheson.
You jinxed him, John.
Chipped up. Down the ice it goes. This will be icing. Remember, Union is not short-handed in this situation. But again, up 2, they certainly can take that clear instead of holding the puck.
And they believe in their face-off men, John. They know Vecchione's great. They got other centermen that are great. They got a veteran team out there. Everybody on that ice has been involved in big games before. So Rick has total confidence in his draw team. But, you know, you got to make sure you don't lose it clean. Make it a battle. Don't lose it clean.
CFBC Barry trying to take this puck down low and work down there. Working up high, they just can't get anything to the net.
Great job in the shooting lanes. Great job in the shooting lanes.
Matheson gets that through. Comes to the side. That's Fitzgerald. He's the extra skater out there with the big line. Hayes to the net. Blocked again down nicely by Vassaturo. Hard slap shot by Gaudreau is up into the sweater of Ciampini, who has 2 goals in this game. Never had a hat trick. And with the net empty, he'll have that chance. But Rick Bennett will get some fresh skaters out there.
And people out there are probably, well, just shoot it. Well, you can't shoot it because if you shoot it, you're going to get it blocked, or you're going to have to shoot it wide and create a race. Union's doing a great job of getting in the shooting lanes, just taking those lanes away.
Arnold on the draw. It's a big one. Only 1 for 53 to go. BC's trying to get 2 late ones to send this game to overtime. Matheson. Gaudreau. Matheson shot in front. Fitzgerald goal! Ryan Fitzgerald on the doorstep has made it a 1-goal game with 1:45 to go.
Well, we talked about how Rick Bennett really believed in his face-off men, but they lost the draw clean twice. Puck goes back to the point. They're trying to get it set for a one-timer, which is harder to block, and it finally got through. Puck goes in off the defenseman's skate, wasn't blocked, and then you just see the Boston College player win the battle. Fitzgerald shows great strength right there.
4th-round draft pick of the Boston Bruins from North Reading, Mass. That's his 13th goal of the year. He's had a very strong freshman year, the 19-year-old. Boston College has 1:45 to tie the game.
Jeff Taylor actually blocked that shot, the defenseman for Union. It was his skate that knocked the puck down.
Demko's in the net for now. We'll see when he comes. He comes to the bench now. However, as he gets out, the puck comes out. Sullivan. Now Demko's still. And here comes Gaudreau. Demko should go now. Hayes. Matheson Matheson works his way up into the zone. Demko is out of an extra attacker on. Matheson throws it deep, but it comes right to Bodie, who clears towards the empty net. But it will be icy. No, it's Ciampini. He wins the race to the dot and scores for the hat trick.
What a sequence of plays. Holy. Demko was out, he was in, he was out, he was in. He was playing the puck. It looked like everything was fine for BC. It looked like they had the puck across the Union zone, getting set up.
So Demko was coming to the bench, then he decides to stay out. He leaves for Gaudreau, then
and the right choice, and the right choice. And then you're going to see the puck dumped in. Bodie just gets it. He's firing it down the ice. But you see, Ciampini was on the right side of the blue line, so that's not icing, and he wins the battle to the dots. Wow, what a sequence of plays.
So Union, as they take a look at this to confirm everything, Union.
Well, the referee's going in the penalty box to take a closer look.
So it's still 4-3 for now. I can't imagine what he's looking at.
Well, if it was, the only way it would be called back was icing. And they waved icing off.
Let's see what they're looking for here. The puck did cross the end line, obviously very quickly with all the players on this side of the ice. So I guess possible high stick they're looking at. Possible high, played with a high stick, which would rule it dead. So let's see, Barry, let's see what happened here. Bodie,
he shoots
lifts it, and then right there, it is a high stick. That was touched by
I don't know if
Ciampini.
that was a high stick.
I think that's going to come back.
I don't know if that's a high stick.
It looked like it changed direction to me.
He wasn't up. He was stretching for the puck behind him to watch.
So watch, Barry. The stick is clearly over his head. And does he touch it right? No, he didn't.
He doesn't touch it.
He doesn't touch it. So from the one angle, it looked like the puck, but it was fluttering. That's probably what I saw. But clearly, he does not touch it.
Lucky's just an average hitter in baseball, John.
And
didn't look like he made contact with it.
He did not. Kind of an optical illusion there. You could.
It's a goal.
And it's a goal. Our end zone camera picked that up beautifully. Made it very clear for Marco Hunt and Steve McKinchuk to make the correct call. And Union is 69 seconds away. The first career hat trick for Daniel Ciampini has all but iced this game for Union.
Well, basically coming out with a power play now, 4 forwards and a D. Demko will get to the bench as soon as he can. And they'll try it all over again.
They scored 5 goals against Boston College last year in the regional in Providence, and they scored 5 goals again this year. And they're up 5-3. BC needs 2 late ones. Hayes to the net. Loose puck in front by Brown, but Stevens covers it up. So teams have scored 2 goals in this time frame before.
This game is so great. 57 seconds left. I still think BC can score 2 goals in 57 seconds.
Demko is out of the net.
They're getting the puck in way too easy against Union, though. Union's making her stand in their own zone rather than at center.
Arnold. Hayes goes in there, gets it back to caution. Back to Hayes. He's going to reel and probably try to shoot this. He does in front, but it hits bodies. Bodie won't block it. Gaudreau has it. Gaudreau slap. Penalty coming up against Union. They should give the puck to Union right now. Delayed penalty. Give it to him. McCaution plays with it. Again, some inexperience here, perhaps. You can't put an extra attacker on.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Now the whistle blows.
See, Bodie knew not to touch that.
So
smart play by Bodie.
The BC players probably didn't see the arm was up, but Gaudreau's got slashed a couple times in this third period. That one is called, and it's Ciampini, the hat trick scorer, who will go to the box. But again, only 33.8 to go. BC better score this next one quickly.
That's not really a terrible thing because now you can ice it.
Racked right there on the top hand of Gaudreau.
But now Union can ice it. They just got to win the draw and get it out.
They can. McCaution, Gaudreau. Hayes, one-timer.
Oh, was that a rocket?
Gaudreau. McCaution. Hayes. Gaudreau over his stick. BC's got to get in front. Brown in front with Arnold. Fitzgerald's on the doorstep where he scored the last goal. Arnold. Hayes, it goes by his stick. Union's going to move on to the championship game. For the second straight year, they send Boston College home. Brown scores with 3.2 left. Patrick Brown's wrister makes it a 1-goal game. BC has used their timeout. They can't use another one. Jerry York has to act quickly. He's trying to bring his team over to the bench before the face-off.
I don't know if Stevens fell asleep or if this hit somebody, because there's certainly a shot that he stopped all game long. Wrist shot from far out, beats him right on the glove side. Wow.
So 3.2 to go.
I've never seen a play that could score from 3.2 seconds center ice. I drew up a lot of plays. None of them were designed with this amount of time left in the game.
Obviously, they got to...
They're checking the clock. They wanted to go up and check the clock, but that's just to kill some time, to give them a little bit of a breather.
I'm sure they're going to try to whack it over maybe to Gaudreau here on the left side. He'll probably go out wide and try to beat someone wide for a quick shot.
And the guy will probably be just moving. You know, he might be coming from behind, moving, so he can go that way and go forward.
Yep, it's going to make sure the time is obviously precise. Make sure it's stopped at 3.2. If they're going to add anything, it would be just a tenth of a second. I think they nailed it, but maybe perhaps we'll add a couple. Let's see, look at our overhead clock when the puck goes in, and we'll find out if they're going to add some time. Puck in, they should be 4.2. They could even go 4.3. I think the puck might have been over the line at 4.3.
Extra second.
So we'll see if they go 4.2 or 4.3. They'll go 4.2. So a power play goal. Remember, that's a power play goal because of the penalty. But now we're back to even strength.
Is that Hayes over there on the far side, at center ice?
It is Hayes, big.
So he'll be moving. Looks like he's going to go forward. Arnold's trying to go forward with it.
Here comes Gaudreau. Here comes Gaudreau to tie it. Shot saved by Stevens, and the game is over.
Wow. I didn't think he'd get a shot off with 4 seconds left.
The Union College Dutchmen, for the second straight year, put 5 goals on the board against Boston College, and they'll move on to the final. And for Billy Arnold and Kevin Hayes and Patrick Brown, Isaac McLeod, they're seniors. Their Boston College careers are over. We'll now wait and see what Johnny Gaudreau decides to do. But for the Union College Dutchmen, their seniors and their team play for another day. And the man with the puck at the right time for BC, Barry, had a chance.
Yeah, Arnold was trying to go forward with it. And when you're a great player, the puck comes to you. And it comes to Johnny Gaudreau right there. And he does get a shot away. Big save by Stevens. That had some juice on it, too. What a feeling. What a feeling to beat a team like Boston College. It seems like they win it every year. And to do it like this, come from behind. 5-minute major they killed off. Hatch getting kicked out of the game. What a job by Union. What a job by BC, too. What a hockey game. Wow.
Boston College is playing for its 4th national title in 7 years, 5th this young century. They have been on that even number year, winning in Worcester. Even number year is all kind of in their favor, and they scored their first goal of this game, but from that point on, they never led again. Colin Stevens, strong in net. We had 79 shots in all, 9 goals. Union moves on to the final. They'll play the winner of Minnesota, North Dakota, which is coming up next on ESPN2.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college? Hey, Manti, who down? It's a tearjerker!
With communication comes trust. At Northwestern Mutual, we start by getting to know you, then together build a financial plan that takes advantage of life's opportunities.
DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said...
Any Blizzard, now in a waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Looks like the Garcias got a new car.
What'd they get?
I don't know.
Sure doesn't look like a Buick. Buick.
I'm outside. Where are you? I'm right here. I'm in the Buick. I don't see a Buick.
Take a fresh look at Buick. It just might surprise you.
That's not a Buick. That's what I told him. Wow. This is nice. Oh, my.
Experience the new Buick. And for the first time ever, get 0% financing for 60 months on the entire 2014 Buick lineup. Buick, your kind of luxury.
Two pretzels. Put it on my Capital One Venture card. I earn unlimited double miles. Not bad.
Can I get your autograph, Mr. Barkley?
Sure, kid. Man, my fans, they love me. That's the price you pay for being world famous. He meant sign a receipt, fool.
Greg Anthony? Hey, man, could you sign my hat?
He wants my autograph.
Earn unlimited double miles with no blackout dates from the Capital One Venture card.
What's in your wallet?
John Butchergross, Barry Melrose back here in Philadelphia. Union has won our first semifinal game. They will play for the national championship for the first time in school history on Saturday. Daniel Ciampini's 91st career game, Barry, was his best as a Dutchman.
Well, again, just hanging around the front of the net, supplying the screen. Right here in front of the net again. He's a smart guy. He knows those defensemen can shoot the puck pretty well. And right here, just the right place at the right time. Never quit on the play. Never gave up. Throws it in the wide open net. Pretty nice night for the young man, Johnny.
I wonder when his last hat trick was. Quinn Kesnick is with Daniel Ciampini.
Hat trick in the Frozen Four. Take me inside the locker room before the third period. Knotted up at 2. What made the difference for Union?
I just don't think that we ever had a doubt in our mind that we were in this game. I think they got a little momentum swing, but I think we still pushed back. Captain Matt Bodie just kept reiterating he wanted us to make sure that we weren't sitting back. We were going after it, and I think the guys did a great job of that.
How do you best characterize your performance?
It's not just me. I mean, I play with great players and on the line, and I got lucky a couple, 2 tips, and then the one that he fumbled there. So just being in the right spot at the right time, and then the last one there, I guess, that was the second time it's happened. I did it once at Cornell, and I flew the zone, and I beat out the icing, so got lucky.
Congratulations. We'll see you Saturday.
Thanks.
John.
What a mighty mountain to climb. To beat Boston College, and then either to beat Minnesota or North Dakota, Barry, to win it all. It would be a storybook of all storybook seasons.
The storybook I want to see is the Minnesota-North Dakota game better than this one.
Wow.
This was an oil painting. I love this game. It had everything. Hopefully the next one will be as good. It should be if you look at the two teams.
College hockey at its finest. Once again, our final score, Union 5, Boston College 4. Coming up next, Sports Nation presented by Toyota, followed by our second semifinal game as North Dakota takes on #1 overall seed Minnesota. For Barry Melrose, Quinn Kesnick, I'm John Butchergross, saying so long from Philadelphia. We'll see you in less than an hour for Game 2.